Hello, everybody, and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Prestige Gaming Community. I am your Dungeon Master, Salkos, and this is session 101 of Prestige Encounters. So before
I want to make a whole fur coat out of this whole series. There are now 101 episodes, each one of which could make a coat.
Okay, but now that
We
do not endorse puppy murder on this show.
Honestly, I could use some attention. Peter, come at us. Anyway, before we get into the session tonight, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you could be using at your tables at home. Find their music on Spotify, watching music videos on YouTube, or you can ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. Go to their website, midnightsyndicate.com, for more information, or in our Twitch chat, use the command !syndicate for more information. We also have the Victor Brothers. Victor Brothers create Celtic and fantasy RPG music. A lot of their music is on the YouTube. Even more is on Spotify. Be sure to subscribe to both YouTube channels and give your support. You can use the command !fantasy in our Twitch chat for a direct link to the Victor Brothers YouTube channel. So thank you to all the artists who put in such great work for our community, including Starving Artist, who has done all of the character art for campaign 1. You can see the bust portraits down below, all of our feeds. Absolutely stunning. And she is doing the coloring for the artwork for campaign 2. We got a lot of the coloring in for the characters. One of them, the shading is completely done and fully rendered, and it looks absolutely stunning. So we're super excited for that.
It looks great.
For campaign 2, the line art and all of the base work for the characters is done by our very own Shada Copperstone, artist named Slimy Rice. Be sure to go check out their commission information here in our Discord for more information. And they're very fair pricing. Shada's commissions will be opening soon. Starving is taking commissions currently. And that is all for the artist. Tyler, what do you got for us?
Yo, if you guys didn't see last night, Michael did a cooking stream. It was awesome. He made some figgy something or other. Figgy pudding. That was the word.
I made a pork loin with a balsamic figgy glaze.
Yes.
Nice.
And he got those ingredients off of our sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is an awesome meal delivery service. They will deliver you all the ingredients and instructions to cook a meal for you. You can get 16 free meals plus 3 surprise packages that's like desserts or, snacks or whatever. If you sign up using our code POGSE2047. Once again, POGSE2047.
Wow.
Back to you, Michael, with the weather.
In Gehenna, there's a lot of fire and falling magma rocks. Anyway, yeah, so HelloFresh, I have made 4 of their meals so far, and each one I've posted pictures of in our Discord, in our dining room channel, where we all brag about our food that we have throughout the week. They've all been delicious, and you can make the recipes over again, and I'm super happy with the service.
Super nutritious.
Yeah, it's the most balanced eating I've done in quite some time, to be completely honest. It's great. I love it. So that is all for HelloFresh. Thank you, Tyler. Another exciting development in our production for Prestige Encounters, Mr. Jack, aka Noah. What do you got for me?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, it's more about what you have for us, which is, I don't know if you realize this, everyone, but being a DM takes a lot of work. And Salkos here has been doing so tirelessly since the beginning for 101 episodes and more.
Indeed.
And I would like to bring to your attention, everyone, that Salkos here is prepared to share his wisdom in a new YouTube series that we are hosting on the Prestige Encounters YouTube channel, in which he gives his indispensable tips. So the first video is up now. It's up now, right? It's up now?
It is up. It is up now.
It is up now. So feel free to browse on by and check it out if you like what you see. do that whole liking and subscribe thing. Keep following us. We actually post all of our Twitch episodes on YouTube, so you can find them all there as well. So yeah, I think more wisdom out there is great, especially since there are so many more new D&D games out there. We can all learn from each other.
Absolutely. And a lot of the tips can be translated just beyond D&D as well, but any tabletop RPG. And we're going to focus a lot on not just character creation and world building, all that stuff, but also respecting each other at the table, etiquette, that sort of things, because that's all really important. And we are going to do everything we can to give back to the community that has supported this game and all tabletop RPGs for so long. So I'm super excited for this series.
I'm really glad for the angle that you took with this first episode. It's all about just getting started. Like, what do you do as a DM? Yeah.
Right. So thank you so much for that, Jack.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank Chloe.
Thank you, Chloe.
Anyway, so I don't think we have any other announcements to get through. Oh, we do. We have one more. Don't forget the campaign 2 of Prestige Encounters is starting this summer. Be sure to stick around. Go to our Patreon for sneak peeks at character art, character sheets, etc. As we can. This summer.
Coming to a set of eyeballs near you.
For sneak peeks at everything that we do for this character creation. It is a completely new original world with original lore, pantheons, etc. And I am super excited to be sharing it with all of you, including the players who have no idea about any of it. It's great. So
yeah, great.
I was today years old when I found out we were doing another campaign.
That's an issue. That's a problem. Anyway, go ahead and grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table, and we are beginning session 101 of Prestige Encounters.
Here we
and
go.
Welcome back, everyone. So where we last left off, the champions of Cataran went into the city within the second mountain of Gehenna in an effort to save their friend Ember Alfraxius, who's been kept in a crystal stasis by the demon lord Grazd. The champions made a contract agreeing to give up one wish and vanquish the world weaver known as Arasta, who has been terrorizing the Yugolovs for some time. They made their way up the mountain into the spider lair where they met Arasta, where she, from them coming in contact with the thread, she was able to learn their stories, their homes, their names, and more about them. It was here that they did battle with her. I believe it was Flint who did the final blow on that, where she fell into a pit beneath her spun web. All for a moment was thought to be over when they heard a monster-like shriek as the entire cavern floor erupted with waves of small spiders, many of them covering her body and skittering across it, creating some sort of arachnid armor around their new master as she climbed out. And as her mouth is dripping with her venom, with her angelic womanly face, these long fangs looking directly at Flint, we are going to continue our initiative once more. So,
Continue the initiative.
Once more into the breach, my friends.
Real quick question. I don't know how this happened, but my hit points got reset. Do we have any idea roughly how much damage I took? I remember it was a lot.
You're roughly at 80 hit points left.
Okay.
So, top of the round, it is now Flint's turn. Flint, what would you like to do?
I thought I told you this lesson once, old man.
Starting out strong. Got it.
Gonna fly over and throw some frying pans at her. I didn't say reckless, so I guess that first one is just a nat 1.
That is a natural 1. That will miss.
Yeah, 28 and then a 27.
Those will hit.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so 18 total.
18 total points of damage. You got it.
Okay, and since my flying ends at the end of my turn, I'm going to land on top of her and try and avoid all the little crawly thingies.
Okay.
My turn.
All right, Sam, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you start your turn.
Awesome. Dexterity. 19.
That will save. As you look down, the entire floor is just swarming with small spiders, and you manage to like find the gaps in the ground and move out of their way as they attempt to bite you. Taking no damage, but you may take your turn.
So we still have these two spiders, and she's crawling out, right?
She is currently crawled out.
Awesome. Okay. And is Flint still? Okay. Would it be possible to position a 30-foot cube, so on her, but without including Flint?
You can hit me with whatever you got. It's fine.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw as I unleash horrid wilting.
Oh, that sounds great.
What is it? What is it?
It's horrid wilting. It's a Constitution saving throw.
She will automatically succeed.
All the little spiders on her, do they need to make saving throws as well?
That's considered part of her now. They don't have their own.
Okay. That is 38 necrotic damage, or half on a success.
All right, so that is 19.
Yep.
And then 2 sorcery points, and I will firebolt her.
All right, 27 will hit.
Awesome. Okay. Bam. For an additional... Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and empower that on 2 of those dice. It is a d6, right? No, it's a d10. It's a d10. Okay. Yeah, it's apparently not showing up on here. So 7 plus 5, that's 12 plus 5. That is 17 fire damage.
17. So is that not not 8, but 17 instead?
Yeah, 17 instead of 8.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, so you hear the nightmarish arachnid shriek like 1,000 spider carapaces scarring on slate. The body has like thousands of these tiny arachnids swarming the larger horror as she looks right at you, heavily breathing. Her wounds are still visible from her previous fight, but it appears that she has newfound strength. Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. The poor giant wolf spider is gonna make an attack against Jack.
Okay. What do you mean, poor giant wolf spider?
Yes.
Because it's a giant wolf spider and it's like so weak. All right.
Oh, poor giant
Alright.
terrifying thing.
Alright, let's see it.
All right, that's gonna be a
Let's
19 to hit.
Well, I'm gonna cast shield and deflect that. Boom.
All right, it does not hit. As this wolf spider like crouches down and leaps at you, Jack, this shadow launches up and it deflects off, letting out a little shriek as it does so, and like recoils from the impact of the shield.
Always where I need you most.
Indeed. All right, it is gonna be Zark's turn at the end of that wolf spider's turn. So, Zark Nacella.
Jack.
Noah, you're Zark right now.
Oh yeah, I know. Zark,
Okay.
just getting his sheet. Okay. Zark's gonna look terrified at these spiders here. Then he's gonna draw his scimitar and charge at this one. is his war cry. So he's gonna, with a slash of the scimitar against the purple one, it's gonna be a 27 to hit. 1d6 plus 5. Let me just check on favorite foe. Well, it'll do this much damage. It'll do 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yep. And he's gonna do it again. 29 to hit.
That will hit.
Also hit. Okay, it'll be a 7 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, so as Zarg slashes down, he just slices the thorax of this spider in half, and like this pale green goop just spills out like as it like recoils and its legs will curl up. He goes to sleep. All right.
He just does that for, yeah. So then as a bonus action, what he's going to do is he's going to move up to this other spider and use his bonus action to slash out with a dagger with some 2-weapon fighting. So that'll be a 1d20 plus, plus natural 20. So amazing with a dagger. So he's not going to do much. It's going to do 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, he stabs in its leg and like it doesn't like it, but it's just 2 points of damage.
Yeah. That's for you, buddy.
Level 2 again, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Is that the end of Zark's turn?
That's the end of Zark's turn.
At the end of Zark's turn, you all watch as this web encirculating the layer begins to turn black and glows. I need Shada, Flint, Hugh, and Elith all to make Constitution saving throws, please.
You know I rock the Constitution save every time. I got an 18.
28.
25.
Let's go.
Okay. So everybody except for Huzescu and Elith are going to take half damage. Flint, you are taking a quarter damage.
Alec was all excited. She thought she passed.
Are you serious?
So that's 26 points of force damage.
26.
You guys feel as your body's in contact with these threads as if your essence itself is being pulled across planes, and you take 26 points of force damage, or half as much on a success, as you kind of resist this splitting of your essence and soul.
I can't believe this.
This feels weird.
Jack, Sam, and Zark, what you would have seen is like multiple forms of your friends, like kind of like echo out for a second, then pull back. And with that, it is now Jack's turn.
Yeah, I don't like the look of that. So Jack's actually gonna shimmy around, mosey around this spider, but not get within the radius of that whatever that effect is. He's gonna look over at the spider queen. She's emerging, and then he's gonna close his eyes. Focused.
One second, Jack, because I just noticed that Zinda that he's asking to do a concentration check. So I'm so sorry to interrupt. He's asking, was that what level was your spell?
Level 8.
Okay. Never mind. Jack, continue.
Got it. Speaking of which, sorry, he's asked you to what the radius of your Twilight Sanctuary, is that the inner blue circle?
It is the outer one.
It's the outer one. Okay. Did Zark get any temporary hit points I should note about?
Yeah, he should. Here.
Okay.
That is 19 temp hit points.
Yeah. 19. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. So Jack is going to focus. He's going to hold his hand clenched, and then wreaths of shadow will sort of form in this long stick pattern around his arm with this enormous, like, curved scythe blade from the top. And that's his action. He's summoned the Reaper's scythe, and with his bonus action, he's going to throw it 30 feet towards the Spider Queen. It's going to land about there. Do we have a token for that, or shall I just quickly draw one? Oh, no, there he is. Okay.
Let me give you a... There you go.
Okay.
We'll use that for now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so it's out there, and as part of the same bonus action, it's going to make an attack. It's going to be straight roll. It's going to be right there. It's going to be a straight roll, I believe. We'll see what happens. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, will I use the 1d10 or the 1d8 for this, given that it's attacking on its own? Does it count as two-handed if I attack it?
It counts as so it's not two-handed, it's a long sword. No. I think
Yeah, longsword is versatile function, so I can
That's a
attack with
versatile.
one.
so. That is up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I would totally take the d10.
Okay.
That was the intention. But
Yeah.
all right, awesome. Just wanted to check. All right, cool. So, he's okay. So it was a 22 to hit, which I assume hits.
It does.
The next question is, will I apply sneak attack damage to this?
Yeah, I mean it's attack. It's just like if you were to use a crossbow, you would get sneak attack too. So.
Okay, I would. All right, so take 24 points of slashing damage.
24
That's the
points of
Reaper's
slashing
side.
now.
Yeah, slashes into air.
Yeah, none of you have seen this except for Shada. But you'll watch this very long scythe just starts spitting towards Rasta and slices right across her side. It's intense, and like this black shadow streaks across it as it does so. Anything else for your turn there, Jack?
It's my turn.
All right. So at the end of your turn, Arrest is going to make 2 claw attacks against Flint.
Bring it!
Flint, this is going to be a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And that is going to be... 10 points of slashing damage. That is halved already.
Okay.
And then it's going to be another claw attack. That is going to be a hit with a 32.
Mm-hmm.
Another 10 points of slashing damage. Total of 20 points.
Wonderful.
All right, and that is Jack's turn. It's now Arras's turn.
I just wanted to add, sorry, I believe she has Hex and Hexblade's Curse on her at the moment from me. She does still? Okay, just to revise, I just wanted to add additional bound damage. It's going to be another 8 points of necrotic damage on top of that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
She did have
That's
that little
possible.
heart up there for it, so.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, so for Arras's turn, she's going to do what she's been doing this whole time, is make her attacks against Flint. Because that is the easiest target she has in front of her. That is going to be a 19 to hit. Sorry, 17 to hit.
Yeah. Was that those 2 attacks? Were those 2 attacks not her attacks?
So that was her last legendary action before her turn started.
Gotcha.
So her Nyx Weave was 2, and then her claw attacks were 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So that is going to be 3d8. Seven points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh, it's not looking great.
28 Constitution.
That will succeed, so you will take half damage.
Oh.
That is 8 points of poison damage.
So half and then half.
So it's 19, so 8 is half.
But
And
then
yeah,
also
4.
half. 'cause-
So 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool.
All right. It is now going to take her 2 claw attacks. That's another 30 to hit.
Yep.
Seven points of slashing damage, Flint.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
4
that'll
points. 4 points of slashing damage.
Hit. Okie dokie.
And that will be the end of her turn. Shada.
Cool. Do I need to make a deck save while I'm in here?
At the start of your turn, no, you are considered restrained currently.
I am? I thought I wasn't because I succeeded on the deck save last time.
Yeah, you do need to make a dex save. Sorry, remembering stuff from last week. So you do need to make a dex save at the start of your turn while in the circle.
All right, cool. All right, so that was a 10. I'm going to use Indomitable because I don't want to be restrained in this. All right, what's this gonna be? Oh wow, it's worse.
All right. So as you see your friend Flint begin to get very injured, you start to charge in anger, but find yourself restrained in the web that is her hair. You're considered restrained.
All right.
But you still have your actions and your turn.
Could I use my action to try to break out?
Yeah, requires a strength check, please.
All right, strength check. Cool. Strength.
Yep.
Are you a strong boy?
I rolled an 18. Is that enough?
That it will be fail.
Oh,
You are not a strong boy.
goddamn.
Oh boy, he's trying.
I'm trying. I'm giving it all I got.
Those be some strong webs.
Yeah, it must be some really strong webs.
I mean, to
Web-
be fair,
Webs are
Spider
stronger
webs
than
are-
steel.
I was just about to say that. Higher tensile strength than steel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also their sticking strength, too.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if their sticking strength
that'll
is stronger
be my
than steel, but...
turn,
That'll be
I
your turn?
guess. Yeah.
All right, I need a Constitution save from
yep.
everybody in the circle.
Oh, look. This time I
Natural
roll a
20 from
natural
Shada,
20.
11 from Huzescu. Natural 20 from Elif.
Nice.
And what was
Let's go.
Flint's?
Not in the circle.
Yeah, you are.
You're like in the center of the circle.
You're
Oh, sorry. I was thinking it was that circle and not this
So,
circle.
it's the white circle. Yeah.
big old, big
Speaking
old
of,
white
though,
circle.
what are my temp HP?
Yeah. I need to take my temp HP before I take this damage.
19.
19.
That's
26.
So,
Jax.
already
Flint
got my
and
things.
Huzescu will fail on this.
So that's okay. Cool.
That is going to be 28 points of force damage, or half as much on a successful save, which Elif and Shada did do.
Oh no.
Barely made that concentration check.
You watch as once again these threads covering the area turn black and glow, and once again this echo is pulled out from your allies and brought back, and Flint falls motionless on top of her body. We're gonna say that he slides off.
Dope.
Takes no damage, but slides off right there. All right. And Huzescu, with that, it is now your turn. I need a dex save, please.
Okay. 21.
That will just succeed. You can proceed.
Am I able to leave the web at this point?
You can move throughout the web.
But am I able to move out of it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to take a couple steps back here and got just the spell. Given I have the proper range. Ugh, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna cast heal at the 7th level on Flint. It's gonna.
By the way, did you make a
Immediately
con
give
save for your spell?
Oh yeah, I did. I barely made it.
Thank you.
14.
All right, so you're gonna
And
heal Flint. All right.
he's going to immediately gain 80 hit points.
Wow.
Nice.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Steps of Night to give myself a flying speed.
Okay.
And I also had a question in
That
regards
is
to this.
Channel Divinity, correct?
No, it's a completely different feature.
But it's not a spell. It's
not a spell,
Okay, okay. And what's your question?
How far up do these webs go? Do they go all the way up to the roof?
So anything within the circle is encompassing the entire area, from floor to ceiling.
Got it. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right. With that, Aleph, it is your turn.
Right. I have about 3 questions.
Okay.
The first question.
I need a dex save,
Gotcha.
because that might affect your questions.
9.
You're restrained in the webs.
That's fine. My first question is, I wonder if she is a humanoid. Okay. We don't have to answer this, but that is something I'm thinking about. Second question, the spiders, the tiny ones attached to her body, you said that they aren't their own
They're considered part of her,
part of her, so if
the way
I
that this
cast
monster's built.
light, would it affect her in her entirety?
It would be her health pool that gets affected.
Okay. Okay. And third question, Flint just got
Healed.
up. Okay.
He's
So
prone, but he's healed.
Were you about to try and steal my soul?
So what we're gonna go ahead and do is cast Blight on her. That's a con 18 save.
Okay.
Swear to God, if you steal my soul, I'm coming back as a
That is
haunted
a natural 1, but she can choose to succeed instead. So that
No,
will be her second resistance.
No, choose peace.
Does she take half damage for?
I suppose, and it was 39.
So that is
19.
Tasty.
19 points of damage.
8. Yeah, 19.
All right.
Yummy. All right. Cool. I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Elif. Flint, I need a dex save, please. Straight roll.
Advantage.
Well, straight roll because you're prone.
Interesting. Okay.
Doesn't being prone give you disadvantage on dex saves?
No idea. 12.
I do believe
It wouldn't succeed either way.
No, it wouldn't.
But that doesn't matter because I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna rage again, and recklessly whack her with some frying pans. Bonk bonk.
No, so being prone does not give you disadvantage on dex saves.
That's restrained.
But it doesn't matter because it didn't save. So 17 and a 25 to hit.
The 25 will hit.
Yeah. 14 damage. Also, I realized, Shada told me I've been missing a rage bonus for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. I should have been doing 3 damage instead of 2. Oh well.
Oof.
Let's stop now and retroactively add that damage to every combat we've done for the last.
Yes, I agree.
I hereby redact the cracking kill from Zark and I give it to Flint.
Yes!
Oh, just kidding.
No. Get fucked, Zark. That'll be my turn.
Okay. That is Flint's turn. On initiative count 20, she's going to use her layer action. And I need an intelligence saving throw from Shada.
Please God, not me.
Shut up.
Oh, an intelligence save.
Oh god, he's not smart either.
Is the DC over 19? Because if it is, I just automatically fail.
Yeah, it is.
Why are we dumb?
So So she's gonna look at Shada and her head's gonna cock to his side and she goes, I wonder how safe your mother is right now. I could give you that knowledge if you want. And that will be initiative count 20. Sam, it's your turn.
Okay. Bonus action. I will sorry. 2 sorcery points, bonus action, Mind Sliver. She needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck you, bitch. Are you smart?
17.
Cocked. Natural 1. She'll choose to succeed instead of using her last legendary resistance.
Nice.
What a cantrip. That is beautiful. Okay. Then, as his primary action, he's going
Evil
to
mind.
cast Synaptic Static.
I like the way you think, Sam. Oh my god.
That is a 15.
Ooh, fail.
That fails. I will maintain concentration, and she needs to take a D6 from all attack rolls and Constitution saving throws to maintain
All right.
concentration.
I don't know how much.
Oh, and ability checks. Okay, and that is my turn. 37 psychic damage.
Okay. Wolf Spider's gonna attack you, Sam. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Oof, that hits.
I need a con save, please.
Did you roll your wild magic search?
Oh, right, I need to do that too. Con save is only an 11. Wow, that was really bad.
Well, good. Luckily that wasn't
no
your
wild
concentration spell. I mean, your concentration
Right.
save. All right, so that is going to.
Oh gosh, I need to do that too.
You do. You're gonna take 6 points of
After
piercing
you
damage.
deal damage, though.
So 6 points of piercing damage
6.
plus 10 points of poison damage.
Need to roll a 10.
Okay, let's go. Magic of being a sorcerer succeeds
All right. And that will be
with a 16.
the end of the wolf spider's turn. So it launches at you and it bites your leg. You feel this stinging, burning pain shoot up through your leg as like your veins turn black. It's now Zark's turn with Jack on deck.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Zark's gonna he's gonna use his scimitar on the spider right here. That's what he's gonna do. So it's gonna be he's gonna keep up the attack. You have too many legs. It's an 18 to hit. 9 damage. 9 points of slashing damage.
Zark ever thought maybe he didn't have enough legs?
The wolf spider will die.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, he's got another attack. So in that case, he's gonna come up here, right next to Jack, and pull out his hand crossbow and fire. That would be a 21 to hit.
21 will just hit.
Okay. Take 6 points of damage plus an additional something from.
So the 6 points is half.
6 points is halved, indeed. This is not a magical attack. So I just reminded myself what his thing is for favorite foe. It's another D8. Okay. Take an additional 5 points of also normal piercing damage, so total 11.
Okay.
And he's going to use a bonus action to do that again with Crossbow Expert. 1d20, so 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Cool. And altogether, it's going to be, waiting on roll 20, 15 points of piercing damage, normal piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, that is Zark's turn.
All right. At the end of Zark's turn, she's going to use her last legendary actions for this round to make her 2 swipe attacks against Flint. With advantage. That is a 30 to hit.
But minus
My-
1d6.
It won't
You
matter.
need to remove 1d6.
Okay.
Duly noted. So 24 to
Darn,
hit.
I tried.
When that is going to be good for you. 8 points of slashing damage.
Is that already halved?
Yes. That is going to be a 31 to hit.
Minus your d6.
Right. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
10 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, Jack, it is now your turn.
Okay.
I'm trying here, okay?
Alright. Jack's gonna use his bonus action to keep up the attack with the Reaper's Scythe. 12 to hit.
12 will not hit.
No.
For a moment, the scythe gets tangled in the web and it gets tugged back and just misses her body.
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna draw my heavy crossbow.
Is that what a crossbow sounds like?
I have a heavy crossbow with my attack. Here we go. Oh, that's a 20 to hit, which I don't think hits.
Just miss.
It'll just miss.
There's something about these
Damn.
spiders crawling across your body that makes her much harder to hit than it was before.
Hold still. All right, that's what I got. That's my turn.
All right. It is now her turn. She is charging away from Flint and going right after the group up here.
Reckless attack, let's go!
You can go ahead and do your opportunity attack there, Flint.
24 to hit.
Nice.
24 will hit.
Yeah, fuck you, 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. Yeah. And she will go ahead and she'll do a bite attack against Shada.
Cool.
Shada, if it hits, I need a con save. It's gonna hit, so I need a con save.
What did she roll?
A natural 16 plus 14. That's a 30 to hit.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. All right. All right. So con save.
Con save.
Yeah. Cool. That is a 26.
You're gonna take half damage. But to start, the piercing damage as she bites down at you. 18 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then the poison damage is halved. That is going to be 14 points of poison damage, Shada.
All
right.
And then she's...
Also,
Go ahead.
sorry, she entered my Spirit Guardian's radius.
So she needs to
also.
make a wisdom save, right?
Yeah,
So her wisdom save is a 25.
that's gonna make it. But she takes half damage.
Half damage.
Oof, that's looking like 21 radiant damage.
21 points of radiant damage, yeah. Okay. Now she's gonna make her swipe attacks. This one's gonna be against Elif.
Oof.
Elif, that is going to be a 26 to hit.
Whatever I
Ooh,
said.
minus 1d6.
Right.
A 25 to hit.
Oof.
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be 3d6 plus 7. 18 points of slashing damage.
Epic.
And
Thanks.
then one more slash attack. This one's going to be against Shada.
Okay.
All right.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's great.
Yucks.
Okay, it's not bad.
MG.
That's 25
Alright.
points of slashing damage.
Ouchie.
That was a natural 3, a natural 4, and a natural 1 on the dice rolls. So
Cool.
16 plus 7. So. Hooray!
Youch.
Yeah. So yeah. And that will be the end of her turn. Shada, it is now your turn.
All right, cool. So, any attacks I make at a disadvantage right now?
You are still considered restrained.
So disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I'm still gonna attack.
Oops, just hit my mic. I'm sorry. Hi. Hello. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Yeah. So that's first attack's gonna be a 18. I believe that misses.
That will miss.
Gonna be a 19. Oh boy.
Which will miss.
And a 13. Hey, worth a shot.
Yeah, as you're trying to slash through this web, your hands are just being slowed, and she's just smiling at you, a wide grin showing her fangs. And as you're so close, you can now see her like pure white pupils, and her eyes are like staring blankly at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to drink my superior potion of healing if you'd let me.
Yeah, you have your bonus action.
All right, cool.
Probably smart too.
30. Cool. 30 points of healing. That's awesome. Plus, and then yeah, that'll be my turn, and then I get Hughes SQ's 10 hit points.
Yeah. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
So at the end of your turn, you're gonna watch as all of her hair retracts back in, and then spreads back out, refreshing itself right there. And Huzescu, I need a dex save, please.
Damn it. Okay.
She did not use her Nyx Weefo, so that's something. She can't now.
Solid 16.
You are now considered restrained in the webs.
Okay. Am I able to immediately take an action to try to break out?
Yeah. You can use your
Alright.
action.
I'll go ahead and try that. Is that another dex save, or do I do an acrobatics check or something?
That is a strength check. Strength check.
Or strength check. Okay. Strength check. That's not much better. No. Yeah. Okay. I guess with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Shada,
Okay.
and that's all I can really afford to do right now.
What does that do?
That's going to make it so that any attack directed towards him, she's going to need to. I'll just post it here.
All right. Sounds good.
There you go.
Funny enough, I have the same spell.
It's a great spell.
It's a good spell. Now you don't need to use your bonus action on it. And I'll end my turn and take my temp HP.
So if it saves a wisdom save, it needs to attack a different creature.
It has to be within her range.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alith, it is now your turn.
Epic. So, I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action real quick first. I would like to Misty Step here. Maximum speed. Would you consider it here or here? Yeah.
So
Misty
you
step.
are currently considered restrained. So, because you
Do
didn't
I
get your
have
dex
to break
save.
out?
Yeah, you do.
But with a Misty
Got it.
Step, she gets out of that.
Oh,
right?
with a
Misty
miss.
Step?
I didn't hear you say. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
currently fixing something in our music player. So
You're
you
good.
can
Right,
Misty
right.
Step out. So any square that shares a space with the line is considered within the bounds of the web. So
Okay.
as
Know
long
what
as
I'm
you're
looking at, though. Know what I'm looking at. From right here to the 30 feet, it's like literally there.
Yep. So you would be out of the range. You're
Let's
also
go.
out of range of Huzescu's temp HP.
That's okay. I appreciate what I've gotten thus far.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my last spell slot
Hmm.
for Hunger of Hadar, And I was curious again about the radius or the diameter. Wasn't sure how big it was gonna be. You know what I mean? I would like it to encompass her as well as like maybe the weapons, but
What's the range?
What does it say the radius?
it just says an area of 20 feet, and I tried to figure that out, but
Does it have a picture of a cube next to the spell?
mm,
It says 20-foot radius in the
fear.
description.
So a 20-foot sphere.
Okay, then from a corner, yeah. So like here would be great.
Okay, let's go from like right here. How do you get that corner? Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on the tool, it lets you snap to corner instead of snap to center.
Yeah, that's I figured, but that's what I would like to do. And it requires a save. Dex 18.
All right, so that is a 20-foot. Is that when they first enter the space, or is that when they start their turn or try to take movement within it?
I want to say both and all.
It should say in the spell.
Any creature that starts its turn, ends its turn. Yeah. That's about it then.
All right, so
Starts or ends.
that's when they start. All right, cool.
Thank you.
All right. Is that your turn, Ellis?
Yeah.
You'll watch as this darkness erupts around Arasta, and you watch as these occasional this black or purple tentacle like slurps out, covered in this slime, and comes back into the dark cloud. All right, Flint, it is now your turn. You are currently considered restrained.
Do I need to make a save to get out of it?
It would be a strength check.
Okay. Fuck.
All right, so you're still considered
raging?
restrained.
Wonderful.
But you're raging.
Are you,
That's a good
if
point.
you're raging, that was a nat 20.
Do I have advantage on strength checks?
Oh, yes,
wait,
most definitely.
You're raging? Yeah.
Yeah, when you're raging.
Hulk out of that thing.
Yeah.
We-
So that's 25.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Lovely.
We all know how to play our characters, I promise. I know how to play all my monsters. It's great.
Sorry, I've been looking at Ember for the last while. Anyway, so no longer restrained, I would like to rage and fly.
Okay.
Did it take my action to break out?
And to take your action, I need a dex save, Ellis. Because you entered the Hunger of Hadar area.
Oh,
You mean
okay, but I can see it, so I have advantage. Wonderful. 17.
Does that mean you're safe?
That fails.
Cool. How much do I take?
Let's find out.
I believe it's like 2d8 points of cold or acid damage. Can't remember which. It's been a while since we've seen a Hunger of Hadar.
And 10 acid damage, so.
So
Okay,
6
so-
points total.
6. Yeah. Okay. And then that will be the turn.
All right. Sam, I need a
Oh,
dex.
wait.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Bonus action.
Dex save.
I can offhand
Okay.
for that juicy 4 damage.
Mm.
Non-magical.
2. All
I
right.
got a 22 on my dexterity save.
That succeeds. Sam, surprisingly agile for his little sorcerer body.
Mm-hmm. He's not so certain where that came from. But he's going to go ahead. 2 sorcery points. Bonus action. And he's going to need her to make an intelligence saving throw against Mind Sliver again.
Okay. The intelligence is going to be 5.
Is I get a minus?
26 from all attack rolls, ability checks. Saving throws too, or is it
Yeah.
just those two?
It's a, if it's
So,
I believe it's just from ability checks, but regardless, it fails.
yeah, just ability checks. Great. So she takes 3d6 points of damage and removes a d4 from the next saving throw she's going to make. Man, I wonder where she's going to make a saving throw of all things. So I'm casting Whirlwind.
Okay.
Dope. And she needs to make a dexterity saving throw against 10d6 bludgeoning damage.
I feel like Sam has had this combo thought out for a while.
That's gonna be a
Maybe?
22.
22.
Oof, minus the d4? Not that it matters.
That's a 21.
So she takes 21. Okay. So she takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw a circle.
She is officially considered worn down.
Ooh. I didn't know that was a condition.
It's
Yeah,
not, but
where's that whirlwind showing up?
she's getting worn down from all this damage she's starting to take. It's a lot for her. She has taken over 225 points of damage since she has taken her mythic actions. So.
I feel like I've taken about that much. Like, she did
And
enough
that is my
damage.
turn. Oh wait, I'm gonna walk out of this, and then it'll be my turn.
She did enough damage to knock me unconscious, which is like 364. So
Yeah. She's gonna make her at the end of Sam's turn. She's gonna make her 2 swipe attacks against Shada with advantage because you are restrained.
She has to make a wisdom save though, right?
That is a wisdom save because
For each.
yeah. So let me go for that. A wisdom save is going to be a 31. Mine. Oh, this will save. So
Oh boy.
that's gonna hit. That is gonna be a 18 plus 14, 32.
Ooh, 32 points of damage, you said?
To hit. No.
Oh,
hit.
to hit.
To hit.
Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, that's hit.
That is going to be 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to do another wisdom save. That's going to succeed the wisdom save with a 28. And
All
then... I rolled a d12 instead of a d20 for my advantage here. Gotta correct that. Doesn't make a difference. It's going to hit with a 30 this time.
Alright.
That is going to be 22 points of slashing damage.
22. Alright. Cool.
All right. Zark's turn. I need a dex save from Zark.
Okay, dexterity saving throw from Zark. Zark is gonna do. Let's see it. Come on. 12.
12. Zark is now considered restrained.
Shit. All right. He's all caught up. Okay, got it. Zark is gonna feebly reach for his hand crossbow, and he's just gonna fire a bunch of arrows at her at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oof.
Key +1 plus. Yeah, it's like just checking this to hit.
So another mature oak has sprouted up.
of course, why not?
So it's a 14, 24, and a 15. So I think only one of those hits. So
Correct.
okay, so it's gonna do 9 points of piercing damage.
Tree.
Just a flurry of blur. Yeah.
There we go.
Boom.
He's a monk now?
Flurry of blows. How much
I mean,
damage?
a flurry of bolts. Just 9 points of normal piercing damage.
Okay. So for your perks damage.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
He's gonna say something to the effect of, you ever wonder if you're in over your head?
No.
That's his turn. He's stuck. He can't really get out.
As this crossbow sinks in, I just want to take this moment to say, hey Muppets, if you ever want to DM a session using the Swedish Chef as our DM, please contact us. Anyway.
Okay.
Jack, it is your turn.
Jack's turn. All right, so dexterity saving throw. Here he comes. Here it comes. Come on. That is going to be a 24.
24 will hit.
Not today. 24 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that will
so
succeed.
Not today, Webs. Yeah. So okay. So first off, he's going to use his bonus action to direct the scythe around the whirlwind. It's going to come around here, past Flint. You see the scythe just sort of like creepily move around you. And it's going to land right there and make an attack against the Spider Queen.
Yep, this is the third. This is the third attack for the scythe, so it would return to your hand after this, I believe.
4 attacks and then it returns. So this is it has one more before it has to return. That's going to do 21 damage.
21 points of damage.
70. It's 7 points of magical slashing damage plus an additional 24. So total 31 points of magical slashing damage.
So it's 21 to hit, and then 31 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
31 points total. Yep. That's his bonus action. So with his action, he's going to nimbly just charge the spider with gust in hand and green flame blade.
Okay.
I don't think I'll get sneak attack on this one. That's a once per turn thing. So 23 points of damage. 23 to attack. And green flame blade. It's going to be 2d8. So let's do this first. 1d4 plus 6. Sorry, I'd added the sneak attack damage, but I'll just tell you what it was. 7 points of piercing damage, magical, plus an additional 2d8. 8. So, yeah, it'll do a total of 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
8 of which is fire. Green fire. Zzz. And if I can singe any of the spiders on her, awesome.
Yeah, some of the spiders will burn off. Still thousands of them on there, so...
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's trying. It is now Arasta's turn.
Okay, come at me.
Arasta is going to make a bite attack against Shada.
Alright, cool.
With a wisdom save to start.
And another wisdom save from Spirit Guardians.
So the first wisdom save is a 31. Second wisdom save is an 18. So the first one would have been for Spirit Guardians since she's starting her turn within Spirit Guardians, and then a 18 for the attack. Does that succeed?
It's directly on my save DC, so it succeeds.
All right.
He also needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
For Hunger.
So the dex save would have been a 19.
Okay, so the damage will be half.
Oh yeah, and the damage for Spirit Guardians is also half.
Yep, all these things happen.
12.
12. So far you all have done over 500 points of damage to this creature. So just I'm sorry, 600 points of damage to this creature. Just keep that in mind. So
Is she bloodied?
it is
It's 9 points of damage.
9 plus 12, so 21. Makes it easier for me to do math. All right, so Shada, finally the attack on you. Unless anybody would like to add anything else that she has to do first. Okay.
No.
Guys, I think we can kill a god now.
Well,
Oh boy.
that is going to be a 28 to hit minus the D6, which is a 26 to hit.
Yep, still hits.
I need a con save from you, please, Shada.
Con save, okay. Con save of 21.
21 will just succeed, but for the nature of this particular attack, we're going to do this in order. All right. So I'm first to start. It's going to be 24 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Yep.
and then half of this, so 12
Okay,
points
I
of
am
poison damage.
Down.
So you are stable, but you are considered poisoned. When you're, this is why we did it in
Okay.
order. When you are reduced to 0 hit points by poison, by spiders, you are stable but poisoned.
Okay, so
So you're unconscious, but you don't have to make death saves.
cool.
You're still restrained. So you just fall unconscious, like suspended in the webs. Okay.
You're Frodo.
Yep.
Now she's going to do her swipe attacks against Jack.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Jack, that is going to be a 24 minus a d6. So a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. I'm rolling so much stuff, guys. 19 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Aren't you glad all the little spiders are dead now?
Mm-hmm.
You're
And
welcome.
Then second swipe attack is going to be a 27 minus a d6. Draw
It'll
my
hit
hand.
for sure.
Actually, I switched concentration over to whirlwind, so
Son of a whore. Okay, it's okay.
Jesus Christ. A
Uh,
little aggressive.
sorry.
it's fine. 20 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. Okay. Got it.
All right, and at the end of her turn, she is going to move.
Is she now?
So at the end of her turn, she's gonna make another dexterity saving throw.
For moving within the space. So Flint and Jack, you get attack of opportunity.
Yes. Oh.
As she's gonna go there.
I'm going
Actually,
reckless.
yeah. I
wanna be here.
I take it back. Thank you.
So 29 will hit.
20 doesn't hit, does it?
20 just misses.
Ah, man.
11 points of damage.
All right, that will end her turn. Shada, you're
Yep.
unconscious. Yuzescu, it is
Yep.
your turn.
I'm fearful for my position. I cannot move. Okay, so I think what I'm just gonna do here is I'm gonna hit her with a good old guiding bolt right here.
Okay.
Isn't that a ranged attack?
That's good,
Mhm.
actually.
It'd have disadvantage, but yeah.
Would it now?
It would.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It would anyway, since you restrain.
Yeah,
That was
you're
also a good point. Super disadvantage. Just kidding. I don't do that.
right. Sounds
There are
like a
ways to give
super bad
that,
idea.
but-
I think it's still fine. It's a good idea.
Internalized cleric panic.
Yeah, this is a certified cleric moment, I think.
Yeah, ignoring the guy on the ground, yeah.
All right, yeah. It's a cleric moment. No, but
Will be this cleric. Save your friend or yourself.
I will do both. I'm going to cast Aid at the 4th level. Targeting myself, Shada, and Jack, we're all going to regain 15 hit points, and our maximum hit points are going to increase by that amount as well.
Oh, wow.
Is that a concentration spell for the extra hit points?
For Aid? No.
No. Okay. Cool.
It is for 8 hours. We have those extra maximum ones.
Okay.
Oh.
And for my bonus action, it's just enough. I'm going to direct my spiritual weapon over here. He's going to make a little attack.
Just a little attack.
Just a small one. Nothing too big. Just a crit.
A natural 20 will hit.
All right. And that's going to be
Oh.
40.
Wait, are you saying that a 30 wouldn't hit?
Under the right circumstances, maybe.
All right. That is 17 force damage.
17 points of force damage. All right.
And that's my
I
turn.
I just realized you should have taken another 12 points from me the last time because of Hex.
At the end of your turn, I need Flint, Uzescu, Shada, and Zark all to make Constitution saves, please.
Honestly, I've been making a lot of those.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
Flint will succeed. You'll take a quarter damage at the end of this. Then, that's not a con save. Zark fails. He'll take full damage.
No.
Uzescu fails.
Oh, no.
He'll take full damage. It's gonna be 4d12, everybody.
Okay, here we go.
26 points of force damage.
Oh, guess what? I am back down.
And this time you're unstable.
But are you back down with the 17 temp HP?
I don't think I took that from my turn, considering that I was unconscious during my turn.
That is true.
That doesn't matter. You're still in the.
You still get the temp HP. It just doesn't bring you back up.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. So what? That's how much? 17
That is
temp HP that you gave me.
Yeah.
All right. So, and how much damage?
26. Plus my 8. You should still be up.
He's still up, barely up, but he's up.
Oh, look. Yep.
And poisoned.
There you go. Yep. 6 HP. Cool.
All right.
We
So
got this, man.
So he's asking you took the 26 as well, correct?
Yes, I did, which means I have to make a concentration check with advantage because
Any
of
spell.
Warcaster.
The really interesting thing
Yes.
about the next weave ability is that any spell 6 or lower within the webs is now gone.
Ooh, so an ongoing spell?
Any spell
regardless
that
of
is
concentration?
currently in the within the web is now gone. So
So that
channel divinity would not count. If you cast spiritual guardians at above 6th level, it stays. If it's below 6th level, it is now gone.
So my spirit weapons is going. My spiritual weapon is going to vanish at this point.
Okay. What level did you cast Whirlwind? Sam?
It's like an 8th level spell, isn't it?
Whirlwind is a level 7 spell. I can't physically cast it at a
Alright,
lower
so
level.
that stays. What level did you cast Hunger Fedara at, Elith? You have to cast at your highest level. I believe you have 7th level spells right now.
Yes.
Alright, so that saves. That stays. Alright. So the spiritual weapon is gone. Everything else is still there. Really interesting. I like that ability. It's pretty cool. Alright. Elith, it is now your turn.
Well.
We need to make a path.
Let's just do what we know how to do, and 3 Eldritch Blast it real quick. No way.
Edgy.
Oh.
No,
Pass
sorry.
spell
Miss. I got a 13, 15, and a 14.
No. Okay, yeah, that was a miss.
Okay. In addition to that, I'll also back up to the tree.
Yeah. So maybe it's just the act of this is a spider, or just the horror of seeing this. Maybe one of the most difficult fights you've ever encountered, but you can't find a steady hand, and all 4 of your crackling bolts of energy just miss, going through the webs, and yeah, that's that. Okay. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. All right. It is now Flint's turn.
Cool. So I gotta start off with 2 dex saves.
Yes.
Cool. And
Wait.
8.
You use a strength save. You're not restrained, but you do have to make it to see if you get re-restrained. All right. So that one's going to be for the Elith spell. 18, does
Okay.
that succeed or fail?
That does succeed.
Okay.
Dope.
And then the damage is only 10, so it's 5
So 2.
or 2. Yeah, because you.
Yee.
Yeah.
Dope. And then I need to make another one to not get stuck, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Gotta love that rage advantage. Oh shit.
Kyle.
Only +2. My dex isn't great. Then I'm gonna use my action to do a strength check to get out of here.
Okay.
That you have advantage.
23.
22 will succeed. You're no longer restrained.
Cool, then I'm gonna rage fly and land on top of this bitch.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Wait, no, bonus action offhand. 21 to hit.
21 will just hit.
Dope. There's gonna be 6 non-magical damage. Piercing damage.
Duly noted. Sam, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move my whirlwind over here so I have a good shot to move it onto her next turn. That is my action. 2 sorcery points, bonus action, and I'm going to cast Blight.
How many sorcery points you got?
I have 3 left.
All right. So she needs to make a Constitution save.
I'm going to...
23.
No, we're going to leave that. 23. Yeah, no, that saves. So she takes only 18 points of necrotic.
Yeah, no, yeah, no,
damage.
yeah.
And that is my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Sam, she is going to make her swipe attack against Uzescu. Uzescu.
Yeah,
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
that hits.
Okay.
It's
19 points of slashing damage.
okay.
And I need a con save from you, please.
All right. That is a 7.
So your spiritual guardians is gone.
Oh yeah. For my concentration, yeah, that was. Yeah, it's gone.
Wrong aura. My bad.
F.
It's okay. I got the DM ability to fix things like that. I control time. All right, next attack. This is because she gets 2 swipe attacks. That's cocked. It is going to hit. I'm not gonna say the number. It's just hits. And then that is going to be 19 points of slashing damage.
All right. On me, just double checking.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, it's now Zark's turn.
Cool. Zark is gonna keep trying with his crossbows. Just good old Zark. Whoa, you know what he's gonna do actually? He's gonna use his action to try to get out of this mess. Just try to rip these things off.
Okay.
He's running low on arrows and bolts. Okay, so is it a strength check? Is that just strength check? Just straight
Strength
check or
strength
is it strength
check.
save?
Check.
Okay, got it. All right, here we go. 19.
That will fail.
Oh,
Oh.
that's rough.
Ooh.
Natural
Poor Zark.
19. Poor Zark. He's just.
I don't think he has the strength to physically get out.
No, he's just like, guys. That's it. That's what he's got. Okay. Moving on.
Okay. Anything else for
Yeah.
Zark's turn?
That is all he can do at the moment. I mean, he could start speaking, like talking about just how inspired he is by everyone, and everyone sort of gradually feels a little bit nice. If we were to give him about 10 minutes or so. But failing that, we're gonna move on.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
Sure
Zark.
thing.
Jack, it's your turn. I need a deck save to start your
Okay.
turn.
Sure thing. Deck save. Oh, 15.
You are now considered restrained.
That is no good.
I think that's the lowest I think I've ever seen you roll a dex save.
A deck save, yeah. Okay. Damn. Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. So, Jack is first of all going to use his bonus action to call the scythe over, and it's going to land right up against her, cozy up there, and it's going to attack.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah. 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Okay, it's going to be a 7 points of slashing damage plus an additional 19 plus an additional plus 6 plus 5. So 26 so far. Still rolling. Come on, D2. Come on, roll 20. Come on. 26, 37 points of damage.
She's starting to look hurt, everybody.
Okay, okay, yeah. I would like to, in the meantime, try to use my. I'm not even gonna. Oh, I can't make the DC. Nope, strength. No. I will have to use my action to reach for my whip.
Okay.
And attack her with disadvantage.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
That will miss.
Yep. Well, such is life. That's my turn.
It is now her turn. She's going to take a bite attack against Yuzasku. Yuzasku.
All right.
That was a natural 20. I need a con save, please.
Chat, it's not looking good. It's a solid 10 from
so
me.
you will take double damage.
This is gonna knock me down for sure.
Not necessarily. So that is going to be...
Oof.
41 points of damage. Oh my
Well, then we have
God.
to add in the doubles. The d12s roll pretty low, so that's an extra 8, 9, 15. So far we're at 56, 59, 61, 65, 72, 75 points of damage total.
Which won't necessarily knock you down.
No.
Not quite. But I am down.
She's
Just
gonna
for the
look at Shada and say, I told you to stay down. And then that is going to hit with a swipe attack.
Cool.
That is 3d6 plus 7, 9, 13, 20 points of slashing
that
damage.
Puts me back down.
And
I'm unstable now.
you're unstable. And then Flint, the last attack is going to be against you.
Bring it.
And you attacked recklessly last time, correct?
I did, yes. Indeed. It's at advantage. And I don't think it matters. I'm not sure that she can miss me.
Her lowest tackle would be a 15 with a natural 1.
Yeah, I have a 16 AC, so as long as she doesn't nat 1.
But she hasn't yet. So these do hit. And that is going to be 11 points of slashing damage. Not bad.
Is that already happened?
Yep.
Okay.
And at the end of her turn, she's going to regain all of her legendary and mythic actions. So, Shada, I need a death save, please.
A death save. Cool. I'm poisoned, right? Does that give me disadvantage?
No.
Okay. Death save, so that's a straight D20. Cool. 7. That's a fail.
That will be a fail.
Oh no.
All right, Yuzasku. It's your turn. Yuzasku Tobaliza.
That save.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe at this time, sorry, the scythe is returned to me.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh
Jack.
yeah, Challenge Divinity would have also dropped by now. Because I'm unconscious.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How about that death
So I
save?
do lose my Challenge Divinity, and that is gonna be a fail.
Oof.
All right,
One failure.
Elith. It
She's
is
just
your
waiting on
turn.
all those juicy spirits.
The flavors. All right, let's.
The flavors of my mouth.
They're melting on my tongue. Let's get some Eldritch Blasts. A 21, a 20, and a
Nice.
2 of those will hit.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Better.
And then I did 22 in damage.
Okay.
And I'd like to push her
Mhm.
Yeah.
20 feet. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so her and Flint are
Straight
going
into
for a
that
little
wall.
ride.
Sorry,
Oh,
Flynn.
cool. I'm going with.
you're
No.
Let's
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I didn't want to be stuck in the webs, not able to get to her again.
Yeah.
All right, so she gets pushed back by these two bolts of crackling energy, just like slammed into the wall. I'll let you roll an extra d6 damage for that, just this once,
Oh, are you
for
serious?
flavor.
Are you for the flavors?
For the
Whoa.
flavor.
The flavor of the souls that you're about to consume.
Impact with the wall. I mean, that makes sense.
For some reason, I can't figure out how to roll it. 4.
Which is
Yummy, yummy.
halved because it's not magical, but extra
Ew,
damage
yum.
nonetheless. All right. Flint, I need a dex save to start your turn.
Yep. 19.
19, you're now restrained.
Yep. I'm gonna fucking recklessly hit this bitch. Frying pan, knife. The 30, 24, 20.
All three will hit.
Bonk.
Wait, so
Bonk.
you're restrained, so that'd be a 17, a 14, and a 14, correct? Because you're restrained.
Does restrain gives disadvantage on attacks?
It does.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, on range or on melee?
I
Restrained
really
is
gotta
disadvantage.
keep my DM screen out, but there's no place to put it on my setup. Yes, attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, then none of those.
I will also say that in retrospect, yeah, I mean, if you want to keep him as reckless, I'll let you. But attacks against you are going to have advantage anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, reckless gives me advantage, so it would just
Yeah.
be straight rolls.
Yep,
So,
okay. All right.
Yep. So no damage.
All right, so at the end of your turn, she's going to make a swipe attack against you.
Sweet.
Yep.
That is going to hit. You know how dumb I am? I almost rolled a d6 and counted as a 9 because it was upside down. So that's going to be 10 points of slashing damage. Flint.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that is
Sorry.
8 more points of slashing damage. Sam, it's your turn.
Sweet. So, bonus action. I am going to cast Mind Sliver, and she needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
9.
That does not pass. So she will take 10 psychic damage,
Okay.
and I will go ahead and move this over here. It enters her space and she needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dex save. Okay. That is going to be a 12.
Okay, versus DC 17, and she needs to make ooh, wow, she didn't even get that D4 removed. The damage should be coming through. Yeah, it rolled it twice. Okay, so she takes 38 bludgeoning damage and needs to make a strength saving throw.
Sam Thornton, as this whirlwind comes barreling towards her, spinning up the webs as it does so, how would you like to do this?
Hey.
Awesome! So it's going to drag her out from under Flint and restrain her at the top, and then it's literally going to spin her around up and up and up until it splatters her against the ceiling.
You spin me right round, baby.
All right. So as this
Maybe
whirlwind comes
right
barreling
down.
through, it is spinning her around. It goes up above this pit where it just continues to spin. The little spiders crawling across her, creating this armor, are flying off and splattering across the walls. And finally, she gets slammed up into the roof with all the webs wrapping around her. And then she plummets down to the pit, never to be seen again.
As far as we know.
And that will end combat.
I'm gonna
Okay.
assume that we're covered in
Ye-
spiders, like spider bits. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on getting that off. Thanks.
Yeah.
So
Zark's
what are
gonna
you all
keep
doing
wriggling.
as your
I'm gonna
friend?
go over
So
to
as-
like Shauna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like foaming at the mouth, like
My bad.
Yeah, we need some help over here. Does anybody like know how to stabilize people?
I
Nope.
can spare the dying, and I can use that on Hugh, because he can
So
get shot up.
whoever you use it on, the other person will have to make a death save as you use it.
Spare the
And if
dying.
it's a natural one, they die.
Can work on both of them.
Yeah, but they still have to make at least one more death save.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I would
Oof.
like to say that I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step over to Shada and feed him a potion of healing.
Excellent. And then I'll just spare the dying for Hugh.
Okay, that works. Go ahead and roll for the potion of healing, please.
Okay. It's the I'm gonna give you the potion of superior healing. Here we go.
oh, cool, thanks.
It's a superior potion of healing.
Who's that going to, you said?
Take 21 points of healing to Shada.
To
Is
Shauna.
that what?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So stabilize Hugh, I guess.
Yeah, it brought me back up too.
Hugh is stable.
Oh.
But I don't think he's awake.
I should be able to help stabilize
yeah.
Hugh, right?
Can we get him up?
Uh,
Zark, yeah. And let's
Ada's gonna
get
go
Zark
over
out of
to
this
him
one.
and use lay on hands
Nice.
to give him 10 points of healing.
That's
God damn it, I hate having so many goddamn near-death experiences.
Ah, damn.
I think that fight
Someone
went
get-
well.
They are highly overrated.
I'm still poisoned, Sakos?
For an hour, you are.
Yeah. Shada uses the remaining 5 hit points in his pool of lay on hands to heal himself with the poison.
Does anybody
I'd
else
like
have points?
to. No. I'd like to just use the scythe to cleave her head off.
I
Take that as a trophy.
So
Isn't
her body
she in the
fell into
bottom
the
of the
pit.
pit?
Her body fell down into the pit.
Oh,
body
okay.
fell into the pit.
I'm going to use levitate to levitate my way down to her body, and then use the scythe to take her head off her body.
Okay. So as you drift down the pit,
okay.
what you find at the bottom as you kind of drift down, this larger cavern, like this upside down dome, kind of opens up, and there's just a mess of webs. Like this is almost like her nest. Kind of caught amongst the webs are a number of items, kind of wrapped in webs, kind of suspended in place. And at the bottom, you see like sprawled out and like starting to shrivel up and still like convulsing from the muscles still going through the protein releases is her body as it continues to convulse from the death. What would you like to do?
Did she flip
Oh, these
over and
ones.
her legs start curling in?
Her whole body's just twitching.
So hear me out, right? I'm gonna use my scythe to separate her head from her body.
Okay, so you kind of flick your wrist and the scythe flies over and slices clean off. As it does so, this essence gets pulled out with it, and it kind of just like dissipates into the air.
Oh.
Can I see how far down the pit it is?
I would say
Can
it's 100 feet. You have dark vision for 120 feet, so you can see the bottom of it.
Cool. I'm gonna, while I'm still angry, I'm gonna jump down there. I don't know if healing
That
them.
man, within 6 seconds, runs.
That man is
Try not
a glutton for pain.
to
Well,
stop.
I'm angry for like a full minute, so I can like run and fly and stuff to the bottom.
Huh.
Oh yeah, but your rage also ends if you're not hit or
Nope.
make attacks within 6 seconds, if I'm not wrong.
Nope, persistent rage.
Oh,
I just
rage. Oh.
I just get to be angry all the time.
Indeed,
Always
he
angry.
does.
I'm always angry.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go down and help Jack out because
I try to catch him, like baby carry him, like.
and I float very gently into your arms.
Oh, here you go. And then I'll set him down nicely. I'll pat on the head.
Look at all the bits and bobbles down here.
Yeah, a lot of stuff down here. Let's check it out. I'll call up to the rest of the group too. There's stuff down here. Could use some help.
Sam, you could.
Oh, nice. And I kind of like. That's right. We do have the carpet, and I'll head down with the carpet. That hole is wide enough for it, right?
It was wide enough for that big ass spider. I'm assuming it's wide enough for a carpet.
Yes.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So I fly down with there. Okay. What do we find? Oh, wait. We can also use, and I pull out Firebolt to try and get some of the stuff loose.
Yeah, so
You're firebolting the magic items.
now we decide to target the web with fire.
No.
Yeah, so as you hit the actual
Yeah.
like webs with fire, it does melt away and dissipate in 5-foot sections. But you could have done the whole fight, but you guys just didn't even try. So that's great.
If only we had a fire wizard.
Green flame blade was
I
ready.
fireballed him.
It was a target against the web, guys.
I don't have fire.
Anyway. Okay, so
We were busy.
there are a collection of random chests that are wrapped up in the webbing. As you guys take the time to count it, with your excellent eyes, you manage to surmise that the total amount of treasure is, and I hope someone is ready to write this down. The total amount of treasure.
You got this, Ella?
Is 14,232 gold.
Okay. That's it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
14,232 gold.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. And
We can tip so many bartenders with that.
1,512 platinum.
Okay,
Wow.
that's easy.
Are there any items?
I'm rolling on the treasure tables because I haven't completed this part of my bot code yet for this high level.
Fair.
There is a collection of art objects. A lot of these are tapestries that seem to have been woven by Arasta herself. They are, and actually, as you like look at them, the really interesting part is that one of them seems to be a battle taking place in a throne room. This is a battle between a drow priestess, a queen, and what you begin to look at and recognize as your friends, Denton, Flint, Elith, Sark. Seems that she predicted the battle of the champions versus Bashaba. There is another tapestry that you find. This one is a valley, high in the mountains with a ruined city around it. And at the center of the city is a glowing green beam rising up to the clouds with the clouds swirling around it. And at the center of that beam is this elongated spine with some sort of skull mounted on top, glowing bright green as well. And that's all you see on this one. But these are amazing detail. You can surmise that if sold to the proper artist, they can fetch a high price because they seem to be prophetic and have some sort of prophecy aspect to them. So she saw these events either have taken place already or will take place, and there are a few other tapestries mixed in there as well.
We could sell these, or we could keep them at the Flint and Steel.
And paint a target on the flint and steel? Like last time we had some.
I mean, it's just me. Look how good I look.
Oh, that.
I start flexing, comparing myself to the...
That one we should keep. Maybe show it off.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and some artwork like that might go away for branding. I mean, it's good.
I'd like to keep this one with the storm and like the green spire.
You know what it means?
There's something about it.
I quite like it. It fits my Pinterest board.
What?
You what?
What's a Pinterest board?
You'll find out.
It's a term I'm hoping to catch on.
It's fetch.
This is
Stop trying to make Pinterest happen.
Literally, though.
But
Let's
yeah,
spend a
I'm
bit of
gonna
time collecting all this stuff. Yeah.
steal that. That's mine. Thank you.
Okay.
I think we should keep a close eye on that thing because we don't know of anything like that happening, do we?
Of
I
what?
don't even
A
know where that
storm?
is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, we can ask
The
around.
Tapestry over there is prophetic.
I remember
Okay, so... Go ahead.
correctly. Which tapestry are we talking about? The one I'm keeping?
Yeah, that one.
I'm pretty sure it
That one.
represents a storm that is happening in our plane to the north a little bit. Let me go ahead and find it on the map here.
Have I ever heard of
It's hidden
this?
under Hugh, the ruins of Zelrin. I have a very strong feeling that this is depicting that, and that is where I need to go. After we situate the dragons, whenever that is.
We'll catch your eye. More
Mhm.
tusks for your patron.
More what for my patron?
More tusks for your patron. Something that he needs you to do.
Perhaps.
Right.
It's a mutual task.
Well, she foresaw us, it seems. Didn't seem to help her much. I suppose there may be
That's kind of weird. You'd think that if she foresaw us, she'd foresee her own death as well.
Well, she
You
did fight like hell.
right?
Hmm.
I mean, I almost died, but she ended up dying in the end.
You just ask you, as you're walking, you do trip on something sticking out of the ground. And you look down, and it seems to be this small metal rod that is silvered and has a faint glow to it as well.
Ooh, I'm gonna pick that up. What is this thing?
Looks like a rod!
I mean,
Piece of metal.
sounds like something you should ask a wizard about.
Is it,
Only we had a fire
Only
wizard.
we had a wizard.
Yeah, only we had Wait! We're about to get him.
But I do
Yeah, we're
recognize
about to
the
get him.
rod, though. Is that right?
Um,
DM.
What?
I do recognize this as just like a spellcasting rod of some sort, right?
It's a silver rod with a faint magical essence to it.
Okay. We'll hold on to that.
Okay. I look around a bit. Does it look like this place has any webs that are going into mysterious portals and such?
None that you can see. Here, I mean, you can try to make an investigation check if you want.
Okay.
I would like to see if this
I,
lair has a kitchen.
10.
10? No, there's nothing you can see. Flint, there's no kitchen,
Damn.
but there is a collection of corpses in the corner.
Mhm.
Oh,
I have something I'd like to do.
Just check.
I'd like to help Zark look for arrows and bolts. Retrieve any from her body, but then anything else around. If there are any anything
Investigation check with advantage, please.
Like that. Cool.
Do the corpses look like they're all?
They totally lied about her webs going to all over the planes.
So first,
30.
so 30 on the investigation, and then Flint's question.
Yeah. Do the corpses that I find instead of a kitchen, do they all look like they're Yugoloths, or do they look like some of them are humanoids? What kind of corpses?
So they're mostly skeletons. As you kind of tear away the webs at them, you tear away one, and this like black jelly-like substance kind of spills out. The other ones are just skeletons, and then you tear out one, and it is the face of an elf. Not one that you recognize, but it's very withered and very old, blackened skin, kind of. With that 30 investigation check, you what?
31.
31. You tear at some webs as you're kind of looking around as Aleph and everybody else is observing the tapestries that you found. There's a total of 5 tapestries, by the way. So make sure you keep note of that. But you find a skeleton that is also wrapped up in web, as Flint is kind of looking around as well. And as Flint tears out this web showing this elf's face, you look just past the shoulder, and barely peeking past it is a gold glow. You kind of walk over, and this elf is actually wearing a quiver across its back that is elvish made. And you notice it actually has 3 compartments to it. The first compartment has 60 arrows in it.
Sark starts crying openly.
The second compartment has 18 javelins. And then the largest compartment in the quiver just has a simple longbow. Doesn't seem magical, but this item is known as a quiver of Ilana. It is a magical quiver that has 3 compartments, sort of like a bag of holding, but specifically for archery type things.
Amazing. Quiver of Ilana, you said?
EHLO, double N as in Nancy, A. Quiver of Ilana. I've been meaning to give that to Dark for a while, but I'm like, yeah, next time. And it never came.
ELHO.
So EHLONNA.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, Zark's gonna love that when he sees
Oh
it.
yeah. He has.
So what would you all like to do?
Oh
Okay.
boy. So we found everything inside of this place.
Seems like it.
All right. I guess our only step now is to make our way back, isn't it?
They said that her web stretched across all the planes, but apparently it only stretched into the future. I was very disappointed.
Well, I mean, it went to the material plane in the future, so...
I suppose it's close enough.
So, is it time to go retrieve our wizard?
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's time.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is enough. Because it's not only this, which was pretty difficult. It's also a wish. So, I hope it goes smoothly. Because I don't have any spells left. Tired.
Well, let's, maybe we can take a moment before we head back, eh? Just take a breather. We took a head.
I would not mind.
Do you want to head back before? Should we head back to the town? Find somewhere to stop, and then proceed from there to the dealer.
Maybe we should take a quick, 30 minutes here.
Can do that too.
Oh.
As you're all sitting there, you do hear,
Yeah.
and it kind of fades as you turn to look, and it seems some air had just escaped from Erasmus' body.
Let's watch it twitch.
At least we know that
Yeah,
she
let's
was
not take
like,
the 30 minutes here. Let's take it outside.
why? We know she's dead, and we know
Take
that
it outside the cave.
we know
We're
that
fine.
everybody else is afraid of her. They're not gonna come. Like,
We're fine here. Let's take an hour.
While we're resting,
Okay.
maybe just up the shoot though.
would
Sorry.
it
What was
still
that,
be
Ella?
considered resting if I'm kind of like messing around and like cutting open her body and like harvesting stuff? What if I do it in a not?
In a lazy sort of fashion.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it, in a lazy fashion. Because I'm curious, but I'm tired.
We could always just rest and then you take the time to do that after we rest.
We have no time after our resting period. All right, we have to get to Ember now.
Sam, your camera.
ASAP.
Sorry.
What does that spell?
I believe ASAP.
What's ass up?
ASAP. Like a sapling.
Like a tree!
Yeah.
That tree up there is not a sapling.
Sam's pretty good at those.
I'll take your meaning, Eleth, but I think that we could probably afford to wait at least an hour. Just in case it goes bad.
Nah, I don't think it'll go bad. But I
Probably
agree. Rest.
Okay.
I'm with you, though. The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Retweet.
We could probably talk about next moves after we get out. However we get out.
Sounds good.
So we find the wizard.
Yeah.
Hugh says the wizard can get us back to the material plane, and then where do we go from there?
I guess we keep handling the dragons, don't we?
Yeah, but specifically, where do we go?
Well, we know that they freed another one, and the last activity that we heard of was in Heldren, I believe. So
Yeah. We could drop by Heldren if we pop out near there. Other than that, the only place that I could think of... Gosh, we need to find out what the dragons are doing, so I think Heldren is our next stop. Regardless. See if the minions know anything.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Out of character. There's 3 dragons loose now. Then they want to do a 4th dragon, and then go get the big shadow dragon. Correct?
The familiar told you last session that there are 4.
Oh, okay. So it's just shadow dragon left.
Beskar.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
and he's on the shadow.
Disappeared
plane,
around.
isn't he?
He is.
Yes.
I do not want to be going back there.
Neither do I.
No.
Hopefully that town has built up its defenses.
Which one?
The one protecting the dragon.
Yeah, it's been a little while. I wonder how much time has passed.
It has been a little while. My hopes aren't up there, though.
Pessimistic. Can vibe with that.
Alright. Let's hope that they're at least holding out long enough for us to get there.
What do they need though? They would still need the weapons that we have, right?
Yes.
They would definitely need something to counter Veskar's.
So the moment that we get back to the material plane, if it's not already in or near or close to Heldren, like even in there, we can expect for them to come after us. And
I
whether
think
it's
that's
them
true.
or their hordes, I feel like they're going to be hunting down these items in order to free him because he's the last one. So not only do we have to watch our backs, but I mean, do we want to try to kill Veskar while he's like chained up? Do we want to try to go back there? Or do we want to try to kill the ones that are trying to free him right now? And
Do we even know if it's possible to kill Veskar?
I don't know. I don't.
We don't. It'll be good to find out.
Who would know?
Maybe the gem dragons?
Maybe.
It's not about that. If we could contact them. Still.
I mean, what I wish we could do was like just bottle up Veskar and his prison and move it somewhere else. But I think that just might be a little bit much to ask for.
Let's just take the dragon's prison and push it somewhere else.
Right? Then they have to spend like the next 100 years trying to figure out where we put it.
I think ideally, whatever we do, wherever we go, we'll have to prepare for a fight. We'll have to prepare for the fact that they will be coming for us. So if we can get to a defensible, strong position with enough defenses, ballista, something like that, something big, get some powerful friends.
Like that keep that we were offered?
Maybe. We haven't seen it yet. For all we know, it's a disrepair. But it could be.
So,
Maybe down in the Sekhmet Theocracy where they have those big fucking guys that helped us fight the last dragon, well, like 2 dragon fights ago?
That's true.
didn't something happen to the capital though?
Not that we've heard of.
I think that was
Victoria?
Last you heard of the Sekhmet Theocracy, the Blessed City Damad is where the Archbishop and one of the Divine Pillars, one of the 5 heroes, returned to, because they said there were other pressing matters that urgently needed their attention, as they were responsible for that directly. Restoria is currently overrun by crime and bandits who took advantage of the anarchy to set up their own like little crime places, crime networks.
okay. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my
Once you have Ember, we'll be able to teleport around, right?
I don't know.
Does he know that?
Yeah,
Does anybody know if he knows that?
he would teleport us around pretty
feel
frequently.
Like he can. I feel like he can, but I don't have
Okay.
or anything.
Then I think we should focus on getting him first. He knows
that's
where he can teleport us around to.
Yeah, that's definitely the course of action, I think.
Yeah, because we can't leave the plane without him, right?
Yeah,
Or we
that's not
can,
an
but
Yeah.
So, how am I feeling? It's been
I'm
about
just
an hour.
thinking that it'll be easier to plan if we know where we can go easily.
I see.
Well,
At this point, I'll say your short rest is finished.
Oh, time to roll some hit dice.
Awesome.
Cool.
And as we take our short rest, and the champions are taking their next action, or exploring their next opportunities, that is, we're going to take our mid-session break for the time being. So, everybody, thank you for tuning in so far. Don't forget that follow button if you have not already. Good to see Sarah Rass, aka the only DMS, here in chat with us today. So, good seeing you as always. Give us about 15 minutes to refresh yourselves, and we will be right back to continue to explore the realm of Gehenna and hopefully free Ember Alfraxius.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome
So,
back, everybody.
where we last left off, you all had just finished your short rest in Erastus' lair. What would you like to do?
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Levitate.
Let's get out of here.
I'm levitating out of the thing.
I would like to use my broom. If need
Yeah.
be, I can send it back down. Actually, I don't know if I can. I don't know
A
if the
few
rain...
moments later of crossing bridge problems, you all are outside Erastus' lair.
Excellent.
You can cross the bridge with the sheep, but you can't leave the sheep on the
Thank
same
you.
side as the bridge as the wolf, and then you can't be on the same side as the wolf.
We all played RuneScape, Michael.
Oh, I was remembering it from Pop Tropica. That was a really difficult minigame.
Yeah.
You gotta love
But-
that Tropica.
There's a generational divide here, I think.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of neopets.com.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then on the way back, how far is the travel? Is it far at all to get back to?
Is there anything that you guys would like to do as you travel back to the city?
I'm gonna make the scythe disappear. Just retreat back into my wrist.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, there is something I would like to do. I would like to ask a question. Hey, Jack.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what is that? Would you like
Oh,
to
this?
share the new edition?
How long have you had that?
Right?
Recently, Shada and I went in a bit of a time warp while we were
Yeah.
in the Grey Lands.
They just took a jump to the left and then a step to the right.
A little bit like that. Then you do the pelvic thrust.
Long story short, I got woken up while I was extremely exhausted. And
Oh, yeah,
I had it for 2 days.
Are you still extremely exhausted?
No. I'm completely fine now.
Okay.
I feel,
Good night's sleep in the end.
Nice, yeah. No,
Yeah.
but it was fun. It was an interesting experience. Sorry to
So,
interrupt you.
oh yeah. No, it's if you want the full story, I had a little visit from an angel, you could say, and this here is a symbol of the one who's watching over us, at least the one who's watching over me.
Show me on the doll where the angel touched you.
Right there, on the shoulder, right there. It's very cold. So, then yeah. I mean, I'm just glad I didn't lose the damn thing. I didn't really know what to expect when I threw it. I just knew that seemed like the right thing to do. I just had this feeling.
What's it made of?
Oh, steel. But remember that dark ore that we found in the land of the dead?
This is Shadowfell, right?
That mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you needed to do something with that?
That.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did.
This is it.
Wow.
Interesting.
And so, like, does it do anything cool? I mean,
Oh, well,
like extra?
I think what you saw was about it, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
It flew around.
I can
It's crazy.
just sort of, and I'll use my bonus action to just sort of toss it up into the air, and it's just going to twirl around slowly, and then just elegantly just start dancing in the air, doing flips around the party.
That's quite nice.
Oh, reach
Quite
my hand
sweet.
out, and
Can you cut
Felt like
grass with
something.
it?
probably I could do it while sitting down.
Do I see any grass around?
No, this is volcanic wasteland.
Damn it.
I can cut. I'll tell you what I can do. I can cut spiders with it. That much I know. Everything else is guesswork.
Fair.
If you shaved with it, that'd be badass.
Speaking of that, by the way, a little statistic here. Urbasta had a total of 750 health by the end of the fight. So
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
carry
Putting
on.
up
Damn
them
you, guys.
big numbers.
Yep.
I really don't feel like that's the hardest fight we've had. I feel
She-
like that was like tough, but yeah,
She was tough.
we did
I
good.
could see why they didn't go for her. I can also see why I think we're gonna win.
Oh,
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm still convinced you're all gonna get me killed, but I think we're gonna win along the way.
Do
Just
you
looking
think? Do you think one-on-one, without like, being in their layers, that spider could kill one of the dragons?
no.
Maybe one of the smaller ones.
Maybe if they got caught in a web.
Okay, now what if there was 4 of them?
Of the
Devastating.
spiders.
Yeah, no. Dragons win that one, I think.
Okay. Now,
Distraction.
several of us went unconscious against the spider. And there's still 4 dragons.
I take your meaning. We face 4 of them at once. We're probably not walking out of that one. Best thing we can do is split them up.
I mean, ideally, we'd
strong
like
enough.
to know where they are individually, but
Yeah. But this is why it's important to make the right friends.
Well,
So we need to be
that's
strong enough.
True. The right friends are going to be important. We're going to get information about that tower to the north of the plains. But more importantly, I feel like we are going to explore the plains. We know there's so much activity there. We know that's a hotspot for them. And we know that we're going to find perhaps their own capitals. If that makes sense. Because if they send out, like, dragons after us, some lowlifes, they're not gonna send themselves. They're not gonna send a whole commander. So we
It's
have to go
true.
to them.
It's true, though. We will be facing their forces, however many there are of those. And we've seen smaller dragons with them, younger ones.
They might have full-grown dragon, like in a full-grown adult or even an elder. Red.
I mean, didn't you guys kill a full-grown dragon plus a young dragon at one point? And that.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So that's 2 fewer that we have to kill after that.
And then
one
there
was
was that
what?
white one.
Blue or
Hmm?
is it black? Because
Sorry,
I'm
the
worried
music's
about the red
very
one.
loud. What? Oh.
That's what I'm worried about.
Mm.
honest. Gosh, I wish we could kill like. We need to find a way to get them off on their own so we can kill them off one by one.
Separate and
can't take them
annihilate!
That's why
Or
I'm
divide and
suggesting
conquer.
we
Mm-hmm.
go to them.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if our goal is maybe not to kill them all, but to demoralize them enough. Make them scatter and go back to where they need to be instead of here.
Okay.
Back to wherever it is they're supposed to live their lives. They're united in some kind of purpose right now. They believe in this leader.
So kill the leader, they have nothing to believe in.
Maybe. So what else would they be working for?
They need the weapons, don't they? I mean, if they need the weapons, and if we somehow fake destroy them, like destroy replica, try to make, like that. Do you remember that wave in the plane of water? I'm pretty certain, like I have a feeling that happened when. If we could find a way to replicate that somehow, make them think that we had destroyed the artifacts, that they couldn't get their hands on them, do you think that could get a demoralizing reaction?
I don't think so.
You're not wrong. If they are key to breaking Veskar free.
I think they'll just look for another way to do it then, right?
Maybe.
I agree. I
Mm-hmm.
think that they might
But it might also get
a new one.
So at this point, you guys are all approaching the gates of the city, where you see Trongrog sitting there with his one large arm, the other one not. Well. You all return victorious, I would hope. You're the same in numbers, so surely you have not faced her yet.
Oh, we faced her.
Did I-
This out! And I pull out the banner of us fighting that was
Do you
made
still have
by-
her head?
I'm holding up the head, meanwhile. Oh, her? Yeah, we faced her.
Wow, that is impressive.
I know, right? Look at my muscles! And I'm just pointing at the painting.
But enough about what we can do for you. Let's talk about what you can do for us.
See, that is only half the payment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I recall, payment happens up front, yes? So, In our case, we had a promise of we had 2 points of payment, and you had 1. We've done the killing point. Now it's time for you to show us that you can deliver on your hot side.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. $24.
24. He'll sit there and he ponders for a moment. I will take you into the Tower of the Arcane.
Thank you. What was your name again?
Trongrog.
Trongrog.
What are you gonna do when? Never mind.
You're so contract-minded and so duty-bound here. I wonder, what keeps everyone to their contracts? Is it a matter of honor? Is it a code? Or is there some intelligence watching you all, ready to punish you if you violate the terms of the contract?
While is wealth, promise of reputation and glory.
I see. Reputation and glory.
We all have one goal here, to further our own wealth. Come along.
If somebody breaks their contracts, do they get like ostracized from the rest of you guys?
Oh, it's easy to break a contract. All someone has to do is come by and give us a better offer. A few warlords have learned this the hard way.
Gotcha. Not using you guys against the dragons because they have pots of gold. Just realized right now.
As you follow him into the city, Sam, you hear, "Oh, Sam, did he?"
I kind of flinch and jerk over. Do I see where she is?
She's standing off to the side as you all pass.
Hello, did you hear me?
Yep. I'll make you a dealer.
Awesome.
The beast woman's head, and I shall free you of your bond.
Ooh. That does sound good. I look over to Jack and he'd be like, is the head worth some fey trouble?
It's worth something now. We can offer it after we're done with it. All we need to do is show that she's dead. She can have the head after that.
Which
Well,
she
you
has
think
surely
that might
already
have,
done.
Will that work for you?
I think the head might be in some way, kind of useful. If that's the case, it's worth bartering with. Something to look into.
Mm-hmm. Well, suffice to say, we have it. Whatever you'd like to offer, Sam, I'm sure that can be on the table when we're done with our negotiation. Perhaps you'd like to follow us.
I will stay here. And Sam,
Well,
I forbid you from leaving this plane until our business is resolved.
Do I feel any sort of binding on that?
You don't. At first, you don't feel anything, but then you start to feel heavier. Like each step you take is slightly like there's a stronger pull of gravity to the surface that you stand on.
Oof. Yeah. Okay, we'll need to come back here.
I'll be here, dearie. Come. We must not keep them waiting.
who is she to you, Sam?
We'll go on. So it provoked me into saying my name, and she's holding it over my head somehow. Also, like, she was kind of offering to get me information on how to possibly fix the wild magic. And he kind of looks over his shoulder at her, and he says, not certain how much she could actually do on that. But like, yeah, she provoked me into saying my name, and yeah, she has some sort of magic thing going on.
Right.
Yes,
Have you
Sam.
been feeling anything? Yeah. Sorry.
I feel really heavy.
I have a question, and this is probably not the most important pressing question, but it popped into my head just now, and it might be useful in certain situations coming up in the future. You don't want to be a wild magic sorcerer anymore, but you would still like to be a sorcerer, right?
I mean, yeah, that would work.
Okay. Well, if you had to choose, what would you want to be instead of a sorcerer? Instead of wild magically. Okay. Good talk.
He's back.
Just issues.
Oh, poor Sam. He's stuck.
I mean,
Tell him his throat.
I suppose when I was a kid, I used to dream about flying amidst the clouds and in the storm.
Interesting. Okay.
I haven't had that sort of dream in a long time, but they were good dreams.
That's good information to know.
Well, we are here. Of course, you may enter with your weapons, as they will not be very useful. But you are not to touch anything.
Touch nothing.
Okay, that works.
The tower itself is made of almost like this reflective volcanic glass. The gate itself is iron, and you kind of go across this bridge that it can easily be withdrawn if it needs to be. And they simply take you in. And once walking in, the space suddenly appears to be much larger than it appears on the outside. Where, as far as the eye can see, there are just rows and rows and rows of books and shelves and all sorts of things. The creatures kind of lining this area and walking around with scrolls and other things are these medium-sized, like, humanoid foxes. Some of them have small spectacles upon their noses. Others have their noses buried. Wide, toothy grins as some of them look at you and smile and acknowledge your presence. They overall just seem to be more invested in the magical studies that they are taking part in than anything else. Here you will find the arcane brothers and sisters of our kind. Mostly
They're
word.
so cute.
Don't tell
Sorry.
them that, or you'll lose your other hand.
Oof, okay, don't flirt with the foxes.
They spend their life preserving and maintaining magical knowledge and secrets to use against our enemies. It is quite the effective source of knowledge for what we need.
Imagine having a wizard, guys.
Why do you need it?
All this?
What do you use it for?
Oh, much like you mortals find purpose in manufacturing the more effective war machines, we maintain the more effective magical secrets of the many planes of the world and the cosmos.
Maintain secrets.
Question.
I'll turn it on.
Yes.
Is this area, I mean, I assume it would be fireproof, wouldn't it?
Assume that we are in a volcanic wasteland and it hasn't caught fire yet.
Okay. What about, like, if a flood happened out of nowhere, would everything get destroyed?
Are you going to try to find something out?
Of course not. I could never cast a flood, and if I could, I would never waste my time on something that lowly. But I'm curious to know about the security in place for such an important spectacle of knowledge.
If I had to guess, and I am rather good at reading a face, is that there's something dark within you, girl. You do know that we possess a tome containing all of the evil deeds ever done across all the planes.
Really?
Begging your pardon, she asked you a question.
Perhaps we could make a deal.
For?
But there is more important business to attend to for the time being.
You know, there are dragons rampaging across the plains.
Oh,
If-
we do.
If some dragons were to, for instance, attack here, what would they be up against?
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't venture here.
No. We are
Funny,
the
we
greatest
just heard that.
army in all the plains, and we will defend our home if attacked.
There's a lot of
An
money
army.
here. Of money.
It's true.
He's gonna take you to this platform, and he turns a dial, and the platform begins to raise.
They need treasure, don't they? They need it for their ascension.
The dragon?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there's treasure here. A wealth of it. Everyone's chiseling each other out of thousands.
I don't see
They
why
can
they
very
wouldn't
well be
attend.
coming here.
I agree.
Okay.
Or they could not be coming here. I mean,
No, they could be going somewhere else with a lot of treasure too. I mean, we'd be finding it everywhere. But that's just it. They could be. I mean, that could be part of the plan as well. It's a venture around the plains. I mean, how else are they going to acquire all that wealth?
I mean, from all the planes I've seen, for all we know, there's an elemental plane of gold. I feel like that would be cheating, but
There's only one path in Gehenna. There's a reason why no wizard, nor sorcerer, nor mage has ever found a way here magically through some sort of gate. There's only one pathway, and you're all forgetting that. How did you get here?
through the river.
And who brought
the
you
river.
on that river?
the
The
boatman.
boatman.
The boatman
just
is required to navigate the river Styx. You may have not noticed the nuances behind it, but this plane is well protected. Why do you think that Asmodeus has not found his way to reconquer what was once his either?
It's strange. The boatman was quite amenable to letting us across.
Oh, you're
With
no threat
payment.
to us. There are more money to be made.
Absolutely. You are always available to the highest bidder, yes? The dragons will be very high bidders indeed.
For our own liking. And it suits us.
They'll bid high until comes the time. They'll bid their way in, perhaps. Pay off the boatmen, go in their human forms, arrive here, and when the time is right, betray you. We've
They
seen
did
it
do that
before.
in the water plane.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are here.
Hello here.
At this point, the platform does stop, and you're at a floor with less bookcases. At the center of this room is a large, very geometrical crystal. The crystal is glowing with this faint blue light, and inside it, you see the form of Ember Alfraxius. It's almost exactly how you last saw him the day that he took the card out of the deck of many things, just frozen in time, as if sleeping. His robes are clean, his hair is flowing. He's just sleeping within the crystalline prison.
Okay.
Well,
It really is right there.
As I live and breathe.
Okay.
as you see, he is here.
The ring has 2 wishes.
It's time.
We
I think,
might
for
have to
you
use one.
It's time, I think, for you to honor this side of the bargain, this half. How might he be released?
What a question that is, indeed. Lord Korgoth, a Arcanoloth, one of the Fox Eagoloths, steps out from behind the crystal. He's wearing long purple robes with silver trim. He has a piercing in one of his nostrils going up to his ear, and spectacles resting upon his nose that kind of have multiple parts that he can refocus and adjust to read finer scripts. Oh. Are these the ones that you've contracted for the death of Arasta and the Witch?
That is correct. This is Arasta.
Very well, that is proof enough, as I can see it is not an illusion that her head is before me. It's true in real form.
Indeed. Now, what proof could we have that that is not an illusion? And I'll point at Ember.
You have magical ability. See if there's anything.
He
about
had
this.
that magical ability. We have to. We're
No,
just
I
here to
guess
pick up.
it's simply our word.
Well, I guess you could ask him. Maybe he could verify.
Can I?
Do you mind if I approach the crystal?
I was gonna say, can I do an Arcana check from where I am?
Right.
Yeah, do an Arcana check.
Dope.
With
With my
advantage, because
plus-
other people mentioned that they're going to be looking at it.
20, dirty 20.
It's not an
Wanna keep
illusion.
it talking.
It is indeed Ember within a crystalline sarcophagus would be the best word to put it, I guess, at this point.
Gonna
I can
elbow
see
jacket.
that faith is. Yeah. I can see
Gonna
that
elbow
faith is part
jack.
of this discussion. Cool.
Gonna elbow
Right.
jack in the knee. It's real! Pretty sure it's real! That's it.
I can see that faith is an important part of this negotiation. So, how might he be released to verify that he's real?
grant us our wish.
Yes, of course, that. It's on paper, and I'll hold up the written agreement. The death of Arasta and the delivery of one wish.
There's one tome I do not possess within my library that I desire. It is known as the Black Scripture. And you will wish for it to be in my hands at this moment, exact moment in time, while I stand here in this tower.
All right. And what would you like to offer us in exchange for the faith we will have that you will release him afterwards? Or is this binding part of the loyalty that the contracts rely on?
As promised, we will release him, and we will not pursue you
Okay.
for 2 weeks.
All right. Delivery of one wish. Put the ring on. Incidentally, what are the ways out from this place? There's a way in. What's the one way out?
Do you not know? Your cleric already possesses it. He adjusts his spectacles, which you can see, like, has these emerald tinted lenses. there in his pocket, the fork.
Oh, this old thing? Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
attuned
what
to
is
the
that?
material plane, is it not?
I suppose it is. That makes our job way easier.
Right. Now we just need to get him. All right.
I wish you the best of luck. There, delivery of one wish. Those were the terms, yes? We have them here in writing.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
This is fantastic.
Mark my words, Reaper. We will adhere to our end of the bargain.
Mm-hmm.
So glad to hear it. I think that will end our contractual obligation, provided he's liberated, of course. Unless you intend to renege on the contract, in which case, well, I suppose we'll have quite a few more people to speak to.
I would say that there's still business to be concluded here, Jack. Turning around, you all see a figure step out from behind the shadows. Shada, my dear friend. It's been too long.
Who was that? Oh shit.
Grimble.
In the flesh. Heart beating after
What?
all.
Found your mortality, did you?
Among other things. And I was sent here by my true lord to guarantee that plans are not messed with.
Just like everybody's like hearing like squealing of like the metal from Shada's gauntlet gripping his hilt of his sunblade really hard.
Wonderful. I'll... Okay.
You see, you're not the only one who understands the wording of contracts. They cannot pursue you for 2 weeks. They cannot.
Indeed.
Are you going to? Are we finna throw down?
Do you believe you have the strength to face me today?
Oh,
Do you propose as much? Yeah, I think what really matters here is what you believe.
I highly recommend that you do the right thing and you turn away. And you leave this place.
come on.
Oh, we will. Just as soon as we get Ember back.
You will not find success here in these endeavors.
Perhaps just this one. Now, are you going to make this Yugoloth go back on his contract?
Oh no, they can release Ember. I will just simply recapture him for my lord.
I think you can bloody well try.
Why are you doing this? Don't you have better things to do?
I am bound.
This is the
to your
best he's
free
gone.
lord. Right. Who is that? Perchance. You know.
Well, you've already met him.
The purple one.
Others known him as Grazd, but yes.
Okay. So I'll just put that in the mental file to bring up with y'all later. For now, I'm not looking great on my spells, but I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to absolutely go ham. So I don't know about you guys, but
It'd be a shame to do it here. We'd muss up the tapestry.
they're fire.
Not to mention your freshly minted mortal flesh, Valdrich.
Mm.
Shame to get blood all over him.
He holds up his hand, and for a moment, beneath his surface of his skin, you watch as this almost like golden fire is burning beneath it, glowing, like streaking through his veins. I think this does me better than my last undead form. After all, it is all of you who brought it to me. Minus
I
a
thought I was
few.
gonna use divine sense.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, what does it tell you?
So of course, I can detect if he's evil or not. I feel like I have an answer to that. But it also, let me just get this. It.
Celestials, Fae,
Looking at the wrong
Fiends,
thing.
Undead.
Yeah. Celestial, Fae, Fiends, Undead.
As you kind of get the sense, you get this almost like an ice pick is being driven into your skull. Your mind and your eyes are telling you undead, but then it's also telling you celestial. The two are fighting within each other in your own divine sense. It doesn't make sense. These two things are polar opposites and should not exist together.
Sidle over to Flint and I say, I've got a plan to snag Ember real quick. I need you to get ready to move.
I'm always ready to move.
Get him
From
over here as
behind his
fast as man,
back,
and
he's
I cast
going-
invisibility.
Hold on. As from behind his back, he's going to grab a greatsword and hold it out in front of him. And as he does so, it turns white hot with these white flames mixed with licks of black going across it. And with it, he's going to step forward between you and the crystalline prison of Ember. And he's going to draw a line as it goes across the rock floor of the tower turns molten and red. Step across this line if you're prepared to meet your gods.
Shall we then?
Is he getting released before we start this?
Turn to the Yugoloth. Oh, the Arcanoloth.
Arcanoloth.
Surely he doesn't mean anything to you. Our friend's release awaits.
Give you a visual of the room that you're currently in.
Okay.
DM, I have a question for.
Yeah, if you have questions, now's a great time to ask.
Okay. It may or may not be applicable in the future. Ember is in like a hibernation state. Is he aware of any of the things that are going on?
He is currently in stasis, so I would say no.
Okay, he's just asleep. If he were to wake up right now, would he think he was still in the same position that he was when he pulled the card?
You would not know that.
I mean,
Because it hasn't happened. You wouldn't be able to guess that. If that makes sense.
It's not clear, and he has no
Okay.
awareness.
Okay, well, never mind my questions. It's fine.
Okay. What's the Arcanoloth doing? That's the question for him.
So we'll say that the Arcanoloth is right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a token for him.
Okay.
This fight is between the two of you.
He's holding things up.
Indeed, and quite frankly, I don't care. We didn't say when.
We'll get back to you. All right.
Are we allowed to maybe creep around a little bit?
Mm.
Do you want to make a stealth check?
I wouldn't
Bonus
try it.
action. Yeah, bonus action, stealth check. And get around.
18.
Right there.
Okay.
Let's go.
At this point, Shadow would have his Sunblade.
31, and I'm gonna summon the scythe as well.
I am going to cast invisibility on Flint.
Hi.
So you can get up and around and be ready to just bash his face in the instant we're ready. Or, try and stealthily move the crystal out from behind him while we're keeping him distracted up here.
Oof.
There's options.
May seem that way.
My other option was to try greater invisibility, which, that is a thing that I could do instead. But our primary goal is to get Ember out, not necessarily to defeat this guy.
Cool, what's going on?
So the Arcanoloth's just not gonna give us Ember.
It's not going on. No, this is a final countdown. Let's take Eldritch and go.
I'm gonna go
Sure.
ahead and ready an Eldritch Blast if possible. Can I move and hold an Eldritch Blast? I
No?
think I can. Okay. Yeah, let me.
Shadow puts down the visor of his helmet.
I'm ready to go whenever the fuck you guys are. Let's do this. I'll toe the line.
What the hell? Okay.
Giant Arcanoloth! I just decided to get him on the map for reference. I will not join the fight. We can continue our business once it is over.
You guys ready?
Okay.
He takes it.
We're ready.
Lord Veldritch Grimbor takes in a deep breath, smiles.
Let's go.
He snaps his fingers, and he will double in size as his armor is now. He gets. And you guys all watch as he gets encased in this black iron armor and these two large black feathered wings spread out on his back. Let us do this.
Hexblade's curse.
Roll for initiative, everybody.
He really upgraded, didn't he? Good for him.
Well, that sucks. 11.
Hey, man.
You rolled initiative twice. He's asked you. I think you have an 8. Or,
Yeah, I do have an 8.
Oh, I just realized sucks now. Okay.
All right.
Luckily, this isn't his lair, so he shouldn't have lair actions.
We'll see.
Unless he's been
I'm saying
preparing
that a
for
lot
this.
today.
Is everybody on the initiative board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing 1. I'm missing Sam.
And it didn't place me.
I didn't go through.
What did you get for your
It
initiative?
didn't place me.
What?
9.
You get a
9.
9.
Okay. All right. The long-awaited battle between patron and ex-subject, part 1. First on the initiative order is Flint Timbers.
Did you just say part?
Yo. Yeah, he did say part 1. Yo, let's do this. Rage, frying pan, reckless, butcher's knife.
Oh, 2 nat 20s.
Go ahead and they all 3 hit.
Oh, that was shit. Okay. That was better. And that was also shit. Okay, so 13. Let's see, 23, 26, 31, 32, 35 damage.
35 points of
No.
damage?
Yeah, and if it matters, 4 of that is non-magical.
It does.
Okay.
All right. It is now his turn. He's going to take his great sword and he's going to slash it at Flint twice.
What size is he considered currently?
Large. He's a large creature. First one's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. I need to type this in because it is. Sorry if I rolled this manually, it'd take me a second, so just give me a few moments. All right, that is going to be 29 points of damage. And the next sword swing is going to be a 31 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
That will be 25 points of damage. The damage is slashing, necrotic, and radiant in total. So,
Okay, I'm resistant to all of it, so.
yep. So just so everybody knows, almost every attack that he does is going with his sword is going to use that same thing. The first set of 3d8 is radiant. The second set of 3d8 is necrotic. So if you have resistance, I'm just going to let you account for that when you do your damage. Okay. All right. Because I know some of you have a resistance to one or the other. And that will be his turn.
Cool.
Should we share the battle map with the stream as well?
Yeah, of course.
No. Theater of the mind.
No. No, I am the Senate. Okay. Go ahead, Shada.
Alright, so Shada darts up 10 feet towards him, right next to Flint.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to make some attacks with the Sunblade. He's kind of a little skeptical, but he's going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Alright,
Do it.
so that first one's going to be a 17 to hit.
17 will miss.
Alright, a 19 to hit.
That will miss.
Shit, come on. And a 15. God damn it, what are my rolls?
17, a 19, and a 15.
Alright, thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Alright, so, yeah. Cool, all of those miss. Let me check my bonus action really quick. I'm going to cast, as my bonus action... Oh, alright, let me think. I'm gonna do Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Alright, cool. And that is my turn.
All right. Jack.
Wonderful. Okay. Question. Would the scythe attack with advantage if I throw it into the air, make it kind of curl around so he doesn't really know where it's coming from or doesn't see it, and then attack it? Because I'm hidden right now.
With the first attack, yes.
Bonus action. Okay. Fair enough. Bonus action. I'll throw it into the air. Did you say for the first attack it will?
Yeah.
Not for the other?
Because you only can be surprised for one attack.
Got it. Okay. So here's what I'll do instead. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, I like it. Sorry about that. This has been a journey. Here we go. I'll throw it into the air. It's going to curve around and attack him. And ooh, no, I don't like either of those. I'm going to reroll one of those. Thanks to all an accuracy. That's better. That's a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Thank you. D10. 66. That is going to do 32 points of magical slashing damage, plus an additional 5, so 37 total from Hexblade's Curse.
37 points of damage.
37 points of damage. Cool, that's my bonus action. With my action, I'm going to run 20 feet towards him and use Gust. And whip out Gust and do a straight attack roll against him for Green Flame Blade. 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Okay. D4 plus 6 plus 2d8 plus 5. Take 25 points of damage, 10 of which is fire damage, if that's important. The other 5 of which is necrotic from Hexblade's Curse.
Right, so the necrotic damage isn't doing as much as you would hope. The fire does full. So what's the... Okay, I got it all. Thank you.
Awesome, cool. And then with my remaining movement, I'm going to go 1, 2, and duck cover behind the crystal. And that's my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, I need Flint, Jack, and Shada all to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
Dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
That would be a 17.
That's a 16.
Okay, 24.
Jack, you're the only one that succeeds, so you'll take half. As he takes his sword and slams it into the ground, and this burst of this black and golden flame erupts around him. That is going to be 28 points of damage. That will be 8, 12, 17 of that is radiant. The other amount is necrotic. So
My goodness.
28 points of damage total.
My goodness.
All right.
Evasion.
Okay. It is now Zark's turn.
Zark's turn. If you don't mind, I'm going to take Zark's turn, but would you mind just colorizing my token there just to indicate that it's the scythe?
Now one color.
Okay, now our color. So Zark's going to take his 2 longbow attacks at this guy.
This guy right here.
This guy right here. 16 is not going to hit, I don't think. 25 will hit, right?
25 will hit.
Wonderful. So D plus 1d8. Yeah, he's going to do... It's rolling. Rolling.
Keep rolling.
It's going to do 14 points of magical piercing damage.
All right.
Okay, yeah. And Veldritch is favored. That's it. It's my turn.
Veldritch is now favored. All right. Sam, it is now your turn.
Sam's gonna step up right behind Shada, and he's gonna cast Greater Invisibility on him, giving him advantage on all his attack rolls and disadvantage on attack rolls against him.
Cool.
All right, so Shada goes
All right.
invisible. Anything else for your turn there, Sam?
Yep, that is my turn because I'm all out of sorcery points.
To Zescu. Elf's on deck.
All right. So since Sam just turned Shada invisible, can I get away with touching Shada as well?
You can't see him. I will say make an Arcana check. No, actually make a Perception check with disadvantage, and then the DC will be 15. If you can see him, if you meet the DC, then you'll be able to do it. But it won't take your action to do this.
No. 11.
Okay, so you still have your action, bonus action. That doesn't take anything from you.
All right. That throws a wrench in what I had in mind, but it's fine for now. All right, Flint. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna bonus action holy weapon him. Boom.
Oh. It's the holy frying pan.
It is a holy frying pan.
I'm going to use the remainder of my.
NHLC's Songtooth Timber. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use the remainder of my movement here to duck behind this little cover, and with my action, I'm going to use my last. Ooh, actually no, I refilled my Channel Divinity. Perfect. I'm going to use one charge of Channel Divinity to cast Twilight Sanctuary.
Channel Divinity takes your action.
Perfect. Yeah.
And this holy weapon, is that a bonus action?
It is a bonus action.
Okay, cool.
One is a feature, one is a spell.
So that's a 30-foot radius.
Yep. Then I end my turn, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my temp hit points. Go, Elif.
Elif.
Woohoo! I'm going to shoot at him from back here. Very, very tactical. I got a 23, a 21,
Just
and a 20.
hits.
All three?
All three hit. The 21 just hits.
Excellent. And then it'll be 31 points of damage.
31 points of damage.
Quick, actually, no. Never mind. Thank you. That's it.
That Vildritch blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Flint, it is your turn.
Wonderful. Holy weapon gives me an extra what? 2d6 radiant.
It does.
Cool.
2d8.
2d8. Better. I'm going to recklessly frying pan, butcher's knife.
Does he also have to make it a con save or take 4d8 radiant damage as well?
I think that's only when Holy Weapon's dismissed.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's a 27, a natural 20, and a 19.
So Huzescu, you said you ran up to Flint and you touched his frying pan?
Yeah.
And then you ran back?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
a little bit of a shimmy
Right.
here.
Show
So go
me the
ahead.
front and where he touched it.
Go
Sorry.
Flint, what's the damage?
So for the first one, it's 13 damage, and then the second one is 18 damage, but then it should be 68. Oh, why am I not typing? 13 radiant damage.
So the radiant damage doesn't do as much as you expect it to. It does damage, but not a lot.
Oh, I see.
At the end of your turn, Veldridge disappears with a flash. It appears 30 feet above the party. All right, Flint, is that your turn? By the way,
If he...
well, he hasn't teleported until you've ended your turn, but I think you took your bonus action with your third attack.
I did. I was gonna say if he teleported and then you asked me if it was the end of my turn, I was just gonna fly up to him.
It's at the end of your turn because it's a legendary action.
Yeah. I'm done.
All right, he's going to let go of his greatsword, and you all watch as it begins to swing wildly around him, and it flies straight to Yuzasku.
Do I get a cover like bonus at all?
He just javelin throws it. No, you don't get covered.
Bookshelf.
That was a natural 19. All right, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 feet up, I guess. Sensation.
And you watch as soon as he throws his blade, he unslings this bow from his back. And as he draws the string back to follow with his blade, this black flame wraps around it. But first, the damage. Yuzasku, that is 52 points of damage, mixed radiant and necrotic and slashing, as the blade comes swinging towards you, slashing you across. And now it's going to be his bow.
Don't let him get that sword back.
You hear the words echo inside your head. You are mine, priest. That is going to be a 28 to hit.
Hits.
Yuzasku, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Will do. 5.
So, you watch as this arrow, the flame wraps around his fingers, goes up the shaft of the arrow, and launches it, and it goes straight through Yuzasku's heart. Yuzasku, what are your last words?
What?
What?
Oh. Is this heroic or what?
Oh shit!
He just one-shots Yuzescu.
He did.
No.
He did.
Can I, so he's like dead, right?
Dead. No saving throws.
No revival?
And I will say, everybody, this is a creature in the monster manual. Just with different damage types.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
This is a creature in the monster manual. You all watch as just like the bolt shoots out Yuzescu's back, and that will end Veldridge's turn. Shada, it's your turn.
Yeah, I have one question. So he's 30 feet in the air, right?
Yep.
And how tall is a crystal?
The crystal, I would say, we'll say 8 feet. I mean,
8 feet.
I described it differently than it's in this map because the map making program doesn't have it. So I'll say it's about the size of this Ember. So like sideways, about 6 feet.
Okay, sideways.
Yeah,
Ember
I mean,
sideways.
Ember's like Snow White.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Fire Ember.
How aesthetically appealing. However, it does not help me in this situation.
If you were to stand on it, you would have about 10 feet. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, if 10 feet, I'd still be out of my range.
This is Ice-T, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Matty Ice.
Why am I here?
What is
Stone Cold
this?
Steve Austin.
What is this? Okay, well, we'll explain that later, but go ahead.
Yeah. Jeez.
That's just what Yuzescu's hearing as he's fading away. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Matty Ice. Alright. Anyway, shit. Okay, lost. When I became a paladin, I lost any type of ranged attack.
Womp, womp.
Yeah, essentially. So, I guess,
I did have a thing. This.
Shit.
That's a sword, everybody.
Okay, cool.
What do you bet it's animated?
Shada's going to use, since he can't hit him, he's going to use his Channel Divinity to give him Sacred Weapon, adding a +2 to his attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will climb up on top of the crystal just to get closer to him.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Nice. All right, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's that is my turn.
All right. That is Shada's turn. It is now Jack's turn.
Jack is just yelling, "You'll die for that, Grimbor!" And he's going to make the scythe move 30 feet up into the air and attack Grimbor for a measly 18 to hit.
That will miss.
Yep. So what Jack's also going to do is he's going to move below Grimbor and throw Gus up at him for 15 to hit.
15 will miss.
Okay, and then with his remaining movement, he's going to go to Qzescu's body right here. That's my turn.
All right, it is now Zark's turn.
Zark,
How is it that Jack and Zark always go next to each other?
yeah, this is actually kind of great. Zark is just fighting through the tears. He's like, "God damn it, that kid, you better pull through!" And he's gonna focus inwards, and he's gonna use his bonus action to call upon the power of nature. And you see his beard get like overgrown with like leaves and vines and stuff. His skin hardens into a kind of wooden texture as he casts Guardian of Nature, making his attacks at advantage now. His dexterity-based attacks with his bow.
Okay.
Okay, Guardian of Nature, so 2d10 plus 1.
You ever used that before?
Nope, first time I've seen it.
Dope.
23
First time
and a
we've seen it
28.
too. Those will hit.
23 and a 28 to hit.
Yep.
So just making sure I don't add anything. No, I don't. Okay, cool. So his damage is going to be for both of those 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d8. Cool. Both shots do. Well, the first one does 20 points of damage, and the second one does 16 points, both magical piercing. 20 and 16.
All right.
Total. Yeah.
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 So-
and there's yes, sir, go on.
So as he takes these 2 arrows to the chest, you watch as like he is bleeding this golden ichor. But as it drips down, it turns black and it fades to dust.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Okay, so just to check real quick, how high are these bookshelves here? Are they person height or are they just like chest height or lower?
They are 8 feet tall.
8 feet tall. Okay, so currently there's like a full line of sight with this guy because he's 30 feet out.
Right.
So what Zark is going to do is he's going to use his remaining movement and he's going to just kind of strafe a little bit. I think I can get to about there. There. All right. And he's going to stay there. That's my turn.
All right. So at the end of Zark's turn, Veldridge is going to teleport.
God damn it.
Here. No longer
Still in the
flying
air or
on the ground.
Okay.
And it is now Sam's turn.
Awesome. So, Sam's going to whip around to Grimbor. And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw against
Okay.
light.
Okay.
40 points of damage.
He will get a 12.
That is not sufficient, and he'll take the full 40 necrotic.
Yeah.
Oof.
Doesn't do as much damage as you would hope, but it does do damage nonetheless, as it takes 20 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, no, that's not good. As a bonus action, I will burn a first level spell slot and bring my sorcery points up by 1.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
We're just gonna skip over Qzescu. At the end of Sam's turn, I need Jack,
Okay.
Sam, and Flint all to make deck saves, please.
Oh boy.
As once again, he's going to slam down into the ground.
13. God damn.
A 17.
All right, so those are all 3 failures. First 46 is going to be your radiant damage. The second 46 is going to be your necrotic. I put /T. Hold on.
I've got some /T.
That is going to be 21 points of damage total.
21 points. Okay.
I am your end. Elith, it is now your turn.
Hi. Awesome. So let's move because now I cannot see him anymore. If I'm here, I think I can see him there. What was it? This one? Okay.
I think it was one further down.
I'll go ahead and put her down there then. And just Eldritch Blast. You. 14, 16, 19.
All those will miss.
Nice. And that's it.
Yeah, so at the end of your turn, he's going to look at you. He says, I missed my chance to kill you. Now I'm going to take this one. Flint, it is your turn.
Oh boy, it sure is. I wonder what Flint's gonna do. Reckless frying pans. Bonk. Bonk.
Oh yeah.
Does
That's a
the
2d8.
does the 20 hit?
It just misses.
Alright, and then Butcher's Knife.
That hits.
24, yay! For 7 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Woo!
Do you get the 2d8 on that too, or is it just the frying pan?
It's just the frying pan.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was it a concentration spell? The holy weapon?
Oh, that might just be gone now.
Who's asked you, is holy weapon a it is a concentration spell. So it is gone.
Gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
My frying pan is no longer holy.
It is
All
just
right, is that the end of your turn, Flint?
Yes.
All right, now having line of sight of Elith, he's going to take out his bow once more and draw it back.
Away.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Elith does a 24 hit. Yeah, we all know it does. I need a con save from you, Elith.
Okay. I don't
You guys, I don't think this is going to plan.
You all watch as he takes the bow and releases it. Oh, and Elith gets inspiration from the stream. Please re-roll your con save, Elith.
Holy shit!
Oh
Shit! Who did it?
I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out.
Demon's.
That's whatever!
Let's go!
The stream has saved Elith from character death.
We love you, Demas. We know Sarah's giving us more inspiration from wherever he is.
That is, Elith, regardless, you will take a total of, so for piercing damage, that is 19 points of piercing damage. And then radiant damage to follow. That is going to be 23 points of radiant damage.
Just incredible performance. I absolutely. Wow. Wow.
Good job, stream, on saving Elith. There's some sort of divine intervention as the bow just misses your heart, Elith, but still finds itself embedded into your stomach. He lets out a curse, but that is the end of his turn. Shada.
Oh my god. Okay. Shada is using feline agility, and just in case he needs to use it, I guess, to, I guess, yeah, the drop would make it so he needs to. He's getting right there, right? Still invisible, I believe.
Yeah.
And
which means your first attack is with advantage.
yes. And let me just double check something. All right, he's attacking with the Sunblade.
Okay.
Right? Okay, with advantage. That is a 15.
That will miss, and you become
All
visible.
Right. Is it not greater invisibility?
Oh, it is greater invisibility.
It is greater.
Don't all of them have advantage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all have advantage.
He does not have divine
29.
sense.
And I have a question, Salkos.
Mm-hmm.
You said he felt like an undead and a celestial. Would the Sunblade affect him because he's an undead?
So he's been taking half damage from both radiant and necrotic damage.
I do understand that, but does it still apply?
He'll take half damage from your Sunblade.
Right, but doesn't the Sunblade
extra damage from the?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. It does do extra damage. So
yeah,
the way I'm gonna roll is it's gonna do the extra damage, but halved. All the damage dealt by your Sunblade is still halved. Like so, add the extra damage to undead, but have it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it. Cool. So let me add that extra 3. I'm gonna make that a tripping attack.
Okay. What's the save?
So that's a strength save.
That's a natural 1. He will fail that.
That is a natural 1. Oh, so he's tripped, right?
Yep, he is now prone.
Cool.
Yes. You genius.
It's something for now. Because I know he can teleport. Alright, so that was 2 attacks, right?
That is 2 attacks.
That was 2 attacks. Shada's going to use another one of his superiority die and yell, "Jack, get him!" Using his bony as well.
Oh my god, I love you so much. There we go. 37 to hit. Yeah, 37 to hit. Wait, that can't be right. No, it can't be 3. No.
It was 3d20.
It was 3d20. It should have been 3d20. Keep highest one, so it was 21 to hit.
21 will just hit.
21 will just hit. Well, he's gonna eat 1d4 plus 6 plus 66 plus 5. 22 points of piercing damage.
22 points.
Oh, I'm sorry. 17 points of magical piercing damage, 5 necrotic from Hexblade's curse.
Alright. Yeah, did you catch all the damage that I did, Salkos? I did an extra 9 on top of that from the tripping attack.
Give me 1 second here.
And you also get a extra d10.
I do. So add the extra 9, so another 9 points of magical piercing on top of that.
Yeah, and then.
And how much damage did you do, Shada?
Well, I rolled that 9 for my attack.
I'll roll mine then. Sorry, another 8 on top of mine.
So for me, it would be a total of
I got it
24.
Thank you.
Cool.
Amazing.
All right.
So
he's starting to look a little hurt.
Is he?
He is. At the end of your turn, Shada, he's going to look at you, and I need you to make a Constitution. No, not Shada, because you're you're invisible. I guess Flint. I need a con save from you, please.
Yeah, buddy. 28.
Let's
28. That will succeed as this blinding radiant light emits from his hand as he reaches up in desperation, and you manage to cover your eyes just in time.
Get the frying pan, get a little bit of glare back at him.
All right, Jack, it is now your turn as he is still prone, and that used up all of his 3 legendary actions.
Oh, okay. Love it. All right. With Gust, it'll be an attack. Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
29 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, shit.
24 plus 5. Plus 6. Plus 5 plus 66 plus 2d8. 41 points of damage.
How much of that is the necrotic?
5 points is necrotic.
So 36 points
Sorry.
of 40. Okay.
Yeah, 36 points piercing, and then another 5 necrotic.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. And furthermore, with his bonus action, he's going to make the scythe come over and do some work.
Okay.
It's gonna crit for the 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be 1d plus 4 plus. Okay.
You
that's
about to
almost nice
reap
roll.
his soul?
Another 2, so 6 plus 8. So 8 points of magical slashing damage plus an additional 5 points in necrotic.
Okay.
8 points magical slashing. All right. And with that, I'm going to get out of his range around there.
All right. It is now
Okay.
Zark's turn.
I should get the back. Okay. So, Zark's gonna go, God damn you! You was a good kid, and he's gonna keep attacking with his longbow. Okay. 13. 30 to hit and a 26 to hit.
Both will hit.
Cool. 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d8. You can do 16 points of piercing and 9 points of piercing, both magical. 16 and 9. Total 25. Magical
Right.
piercing.
Is that his turn?
Yeah. He's also going to back up a little bit because he's a nervous. He's a nervous. All right, that's it.
All right. Sam, it is now your turn. By the way, Sam, did you take the 8d6 damage earlier? The 21?
21. Like, I did. I still had the temporary HP up, and I was like
Okay.
confused as to whether or not I lost that.
No,
when
you kept it.
he
I
was
was just making sure.
went down.
All
Okay.
right, Sam, it's your turn.
All right. I will cast Mirror Image, and then I'm going to step up here and spend my last 2 sorcery points on Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Roll to attack
Is
with
it-
Shocking Grasp.
Isn't Shocking Grasp? No, I'm thinking.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, I'm thinking Chill
I
Touch.
should have advantage because he's prone, right? Or
You should,
It
yes.
is an attack roll, so you do get advantage. It's
Okay,
not
so it is the
ranged.
26.
Also, Zark's attacks are both straight rolls since he
Yeah.
was prone, but they still hit
Exactly.
anyway.
They still hit anyway. Thank
Oh.
you. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
16 lightning damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
All right, and that is Sam's turn. Yes.
Alice, it is your turn.
Okay, I just have a really interesting question. With a short rest, I would get my spells back, right?
As a warlock, you get your spells back as a short, on a
Yep.
short rest.
Let's go. I don't know
Yeah,
what
your packed slots.
person about that, but that's great news. We're gonna move down here and hide if possible.
That would take your
Yeah.
action to use the hide action.
Can I take something like partial cover?
Yeah, so if you go behind those bookshelves, as long as he's not flying, you have full cover.
Excellent. So I'll just stand there. Now, next question. I'm looking at Death Ward right now, and it's a touch spell. If I like touch my own hand, can I cast it on myself?
Yep, just like you would do any other touch spell.
Excellent. Then I will go ahead and just cast Death Ward on myself.
Okay.
And then that'll be
Good
my turn.
idea.
All right, Flint, it is now your turn.
Cool. He's still prone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Frying pan time. I don't even need to go reckless. 28 and 29, and then butcher's knife 24.
Let's
All
go.
right, those will all hit.
Cool. All right. So that is 15, 25, 28 magic damage and 4 non-magic damage.
Okay. Duly noted.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, so he's going to use half his movement to stand up. He's going to flick his wrist, and the greatsword is going to fly towards Sam, who's next in line to get hit. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well, let me check to see if it hits by mirror image.
Oh, that's right.
Thank God.
Yeah, it does in fact hit my mirror image. It hits it square in the chest.
Wow.
All right, so as this blade comes flying towards, hold on, wait, hold on.
That is so I love it.
I love that spell so much.
You might like it a little bit less here in a second.
Oh boy.
Why
Don't tell me.
be toxic? Choose peace. Choose peace. Please.
True son.
Now I'm nervous. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It will hit you, Sam, because this creature can see through illusions.
Oh shit.
I really wish I knew when that they did or did not completely rule out an entire school of magic.
Yeah.
I just started to scratch my arm. It's where I had my vaccine earlier. Oof, that hurt. All right. So you're already.
Okay, well, it was a natural 20.
I had to make sure that this was my first creature using True Sight, so I had to make sure I could see through illusions. Which shot I could see you too. Now that we're bringing it up.
Oh, that's amazing.
The devil did too.
Oh, that's right.
So Constitution saving throw, right?
Nope. This is with the greatsword, not with the bow.
This isn't the I kill you now one.
So that is going to be 26 points of slashing damage plus 8, so 34. And then this is also going to be doubled. 41 points of damage as well.
Oh.
And that will be the end of his turn as his blade flies back into his hand.
Okay, cool.
Shada.
I'm so glad I'm beefy sorcerer.
Exactly.
Right. Let me look. Okay, cool. So I don't have advantage on my attack rolls because he is no longer prone and invisibility doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
basically.
Shada's going to drop the Sunblade and pull out Zell's Bane.
Okay.
And he's gonna make some attacks. Alright. Say 28 to hit.
Ooh.
20 will hit.
Alright. Although it doesn't do much, I am adding my Divine Smite onto it.
Okay.
Because... And I think it has like the same thing like as the Sunblade where it does more damage to undead, but it would still be halved though, right?
Correct.
In the same sense?
Correct.
Cool. Alright, yeah, let me just find it. Gotta scroll to the bottom of my my fighter features to get to the paladin stuff. Alright, cool. So I do 3d8 extra damage. Let me just roll the... Alright, that's 8, so 4 radiant damage added onto that.
What's the total damage, please?
That would be 13 damage total.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, so fitting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me bask in this moment for a second.
Bask in it, man.
Ooh.
Bro, we just killed your patron.
Oh, not yet. Shada's going
Next
to
patron.
use the Zell's Bane to swipe at his at Veldritch's neck, and he's gonna go and try to grab the amulet at the same time, if I can.
So, as you take the swipe with your sword, Veldritch, now turning away from Sand, catches eye, and his eyes go wide as he just sees your sword followed up by your hand. And as your sword slices and makes impact with his neck, it presses inward, and then you watch as the skin, almost in slow motion, this instance in time is taking an eternity to go by as you watch as the skin slowly begins to tear and break apart. And as your other hand comes up and around, it snatches the amulet out from his neck. The blade begins to continue its slice through and severs it from the shoulders. And you all watch as the head falls, his sword begins to glow bright. His chest begins to emit a light, building up as this small sound begins to build, like steam escaping from its kettle. And then his whole body bursts in divine flame. I need everyone around him to make a dex save, please.
Everyone, including the Arcanoloth.
And the Arcanoloth, it gets incinerated. He's gone.
All right.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, what?
I rolled a nat
No, he had a-
20.
Shada rolls a nat
For
20.
5.
Sam rolls a 5. Flint rolls a 7.
Wait, I'm gonna Tides of Chaos.
So I roll a 20. I roll a 21
Flint
because
rolls
I
a
can
21.
see it.
So everybody succeeded on this,
Yeah.
so you avoid the full damage. You take half, except
Shada's gonna use his reaction to take no damage.
okay.
I will take half of that half.
Yep. That would be 14 points for you, Flint. 28 for Sam. No damage for Shada. As
Reaction, absorb elements. What type of?
it was radiant.
Radiant. Yeah, I can't do that. 28.
All right. And nothing is left of Eldritch Grimbor. And Shada, as you look down at the amulet, it's almost as if you're holding a beating heart. That slowly begins to fade, become more distant between beats. And then the amulet cracks. And then fades to dust and crumbles in your hand.
We did it.
Huzescu.
I'm running to Huzescu,
Huzescu.
standing over Huzescu. I take the ring out. Put it on. You are not done yet. And I'm going to wish for him to be resurrected.
Ooh.
I was going to recommend that as well.
Mm-hmm.
You all watch as the form of Huzescu begins to glow with the light of a twilight sky. As this happens, it begins to increase in intensity as the wound that has left a gaping hole in his chest begins to close, and you all watch as just the surface wound begins to close, a heart reforms, the arteries and veins reattaching to itself, the chambers becoming one once more. Huzescu takes a breath, his eyes flickering open. Sees one scene
Welcome
with you
back,
all.
buddy.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
We almost lost you there.
I think
It's
you
the
did lose me there.
goriest nap you've ever taken.
Just
Is
take a
the,
second.
is
It's
the
over.
chain left over of the amulet?
There's nothing but a circle of soot where his body was and ashes in your hand.
Okay. So nothing he had was left behind?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Probably for the better.
How'd you guys resurrect me if none of you know the resurrection spell?
Remember that wish that we did give that dick Arcana off?
Use the wish?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good use for it.
Yeah. It's a pretty valuable resource, too. Thanks, guys.
We had no one else who could have brought you back, so...
That's what this wish was for, alright?
As you all stand there enjoying
Don't do that
the
yet.
return
Don't
of your
die on us
friend,
yet.
you hear a loud popping sound.
Coming from where?
You turn around and you see the crystal sarcophagus has a large crack going across the top, like ice breaking apart from the iceberg and falling into the sea, and it shatters and gently falling to the ground, hair flowing like a campfire, is Ember Alfraxius.
Clap it up.
Ember.
Clap
And
it
what
up.
happens next is a story for another time, because that is where we're going to end our session for this evening.
Oh boy, welcome back, Hotman.
Yeah, Flameo.
Flameo Hotman.
Right? Good.
God. Oh my God.
So that was a wild like 30 minutes, guys.
Oh.
Fun
wow.
fact, that is
3
a
hours.
modified Solar, which is the highest level of angel in the monster manual. So
Oh my god.
it has a item called a bow slain that any creature with 100 or less hit points must make a con save when hit by it or die immediately.
I know a guy who needs a new
Free
logo.
power word kill.
So
I know a tabaxi who needs a ranged attack.
So everyone,
that.
thank you so much for tuning to our session tonight. Truly one of my favorite sessions I think we have had ever in 101 sessions of this campaign.
Oh boy.
I'm going to thank all of our role players for this evening. Starting first and foremost with our very own Angel of Death, Elith Wasago.
Thank you. That was very accurate. Super fun session. I want to give our chat a shout out again for saving me.
Thank you,
I thought-
Demas.
Oh,
Yes, I thought
You
that
missed
was
number one.
it, and you're still helping me beyond the grave. So bless up, bestie. Thank you.
Fuck, I think he's dead.
And that's it. For me, at least, great vibes. And I'll hand it over to Flint, our gnome barbarian who can fly and cook.
I am a gnome barbarian who can fly, and I might just be a fire wizard too. So that's gonna be fun. Guys, we killed the second phase of that big ass spider, and then we got in a fight where we ended up killing Veldritch, and then we revived a party member, and then we revived another party member.
we got shit done.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Anyways, congratulations, Shot at Copperstone. I'm gonna kick it over to you. Good job.
The amount of ecstasy I'm in.
Who needs drugs when you got D&D, everybody?
Like, oh my god, it's surreal. Being able to actually put an end to the horrific Veldritch Grimbor.
The
Oh, Shadow's
worst.
got... Oh, he got some things to do now. Or less stuff to do, but, you know, it's creating more things.
He has to celebrate. That's what he has to do.
Yeah. He has to celebrate by chopping some dragons into pieces. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy session. I'm glad I got that final hit on Veldritch. Like, that is probably one of my biggest moments throughout the campaign so far.
Me
Besides,
too, buddy.
you know,
Yeah.
things.
I wouldn't have it
Yeah.
any other way.
Yeah.
I am so thankful for the entire party for helping in all of Shada's endeavors, and I'm gonna pass it over to, you know, my right hand man, the Reaper himself, who I love handing over my last attack to for that sneak attack bonus. Midnight Jack, our half-elven rogue warlock.
My favorite thing to receive advantage and to receive an opportunity to get a more sneak attack. So I've got that happening twice. Like both of those things happen. Sorry, I'm a little at loss for words because that was a really great session. One of the greats. Happy 101st session, everyone. I want to give a very special thank you to Boone for giving me inspiration, and I was totally gonna use it. I was all prepared to just shout out, use it on Veldritch if I missed the first attack because I was on straight rolls next. But thank you. I'm gonna put that to good use next time. And of course, thank you to Salkos for putting this all together and bringing this all together. Now I'm gonna yield over to Zark, who's gonna say something to the effect of, "I'm a real guardian of nature, guys. I always had it in me, and look my fucking skin. It's made of wood, and everything around me is difficult terrain, but only for enemies. Can I do that for you? All right? I was waiting for like a great moment to reveal it, and I did it, and I'm thankful to get all the acclaim I deserve. And in the meantime, welcome back to life, Uzescu."
Thank you, Zark. Oh my god, that session was crazy from start to finish. I love these double boss fight sessions. They're always action-packed. We always get so much done.
Prepare for the dragons.
No, yeah. Oh man. The next few sessions are going to be so on track with the main quest. We're going to be doing some crazy stuff. I'm super excited. Hopefully I'm alive for those fights. That'll be great. I'm serious. I need to keep track of the amount of times Uzescu has been straight killed just immediately, reduced to 0 hit points, or thrown into a giant pit of fire. Because those numbers are getting up there.
It's at least like over one handful, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a lot.
Maybe we should just keep a
Sorry, no.
counter in the corner of the stream.
That'd be nice. Alright, yeah. But another good one. That was awesome. I like to think that this was a really nice climax to where we've kind of, you know, been going with this entire portion of our journey. It was really great. With that being said, I'm going to pass it off to Sam Thornton.
Thank you, Zescu.
No problem.
No, it was great. It was great. The Spider Lady was as creepy as ever. Right, that was just her. We got to burn some stuff down, got to get the prophecy portraits, which I'm still a little bit confused by. But I'm also kind of happy that we also got out of that last battle alive, because like I was half convinced towards the end there that we weren't going to make it. No. Also, I spent most of that battle being completely useless. I was only in a little bit better position than she says too, because I kept casting illusion magic and it wasn't working. And
Sometimes it'd be like that.
But it was great. It was great. Sometimes it'd be like that. And I'll go ahead and pass it off to Salkos.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into our session tonight. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to check out our previous sessions here on our Twitch channel, on our YouTube channel, or on the podcast network. We can't wait to continue this campaign, conclude this campaign, and start our news story for campaign 2 for all of you. And it is such an honor to be here every week with these players, as always, and I'm so happy to bring them a story that they enjoy, and hopefully you do too. Don't have much else to say other than what I say every week. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you all.
Goodbye.
Bye.